Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode, what is this, 14 of Band of Brothers, I think? 14. Yay, we made it past cursed episode 13. Goodbye, Rango.
And it is a Friday. Is it actually Friday? No, okay. It almost got
so
Friday.
Close.
We were
it's
off.
It's episode 14 on Friday the 14th. So, I mean, it all connects.
Do we get to the 14th level?
No, you're not 14th.
Excuse me while I check my calendar.
Chaos.
We need a Friday the 13th.
Hello,
November.
everyone. I am your game master for this band of miscreants. I am Jason Bulmahn, director of game design at Paizo. And before we get started here today, I'm going to pass around the horn and let everybody introduce themselves and their characters. We'll start with you, James.
Hi, I'm James Jacobs. I'm the creative director for Pathfinder. I'll be playing Shensen the Bard, and we'll be haranguing Jason all day long to level up because it's been too long. Can we level up?
No, you cannot level up.
Oh, why can't we level up?
Because I said so. Because I'm mean.
You said so. What about benevolence?
Well, you're wrong. If I just type, I mean, I can just type on my sheet like level 200 and figure the math out.
If you saw what I had planned for today, you would know that I am all out of benevolence.
Oh dear. All right. Hey guys, I'm Maryssa Marie. I am Paizo's web content manager, and I'm playing Ilana Thistlefoot, our halfling druid.
Hi, I'm Jason Keeley, a Starfinder developer. I'm playing Roark Thunderbird, the Tengu swashbuckler. Caw-caw!
And hi, I'm Peyton Smith. I am the social media producer here at Paizo, and I want to explain to you how these coins above us work. You see these various coins above. These are called hero tokens, or hero points, rather. And we use these in Pathfinder Second Edition to make good rolls bad and bad rolls potentially good. And you are able to help us out by getting these points by using channel points in the Twitch feature down below via the channel points system. If you'd like to watch Paizo streams, you accumulate those points over time to spend them to help us out during this adventure. But if you really don't like us in any way, shape, or form, then you can give villain points to Jason Bulmahn, who is our illustrious game master for the day. So thank you, Jason, for coming back and leading us to our doom. In which, if you can give him a coin or two, he uses it to do whatever he feels like. Just, and exactly, Mr. Keeley just got an additional one from chat there. So, yeah. So, Jason,
does that,
go ahead.
Does that put me up to 3? Because for some reason I have 11 written down on my sheet.
11.
Puts you up to 3.
I don't know how that happened.
And Jason is now up to 3 villain points. And we stay at max. We don't carry anything over. So if you're sitting at max, we stay at max. So, Jason, how are you going to try to kill us today?
Well, charming wits, overpowered monsters, and critical dice rolls. The usual. When we last left our intrepid band of adventurers, they had traveled deep beneath the surface of the earth to reach Kobold Town, to go there to negotiate with a group of orcs that had taken over a nearby surface mine on behest of the Goblin King Brightcrown. Arriving in Kobold Town, they've had a number of misadventures. During one such encounter, they rescued a drow woman who had been kidnapped by some nefarious cult. And for several days, over a week in fact, she was feverish and out of sorts. Although after a bit of downtime where the group managed to earn some money, retrain some stuff, get some gear worked on, she managed to come to and told you that she in fact was worried that her brother was taken by the cult as well. And the band of bravos, being brave and virtuous folks, decided to help. And began a bit of an investigation, traveling around Kobold Town, attempting to find the location of this cult and Ivana's missing brother, Ilana being the name of the drow. They traveled around, made their way to the old apartment where Ilana was kidnapped and where her brother was as well, and found some interesting clues, one of which led to a bakery, an old abandoned bakery Making their way to this bakery, they found that inside the bakery, not all was what it appeared to be. Entering the place, they found two nightmarish, malformed creatures, hideous, their flesh warped, their bodies distended into the shapes of like giant slugs. And these horrible slime-covered creatures were wandering around the ruins of the bakery. And after defeating them, first of all, they exploded, making quite the mess. However, after defeating them, you managed to search the rest of the bakery before finding a staircase that led down into the depths. Beneath the surface of Kobold Town, there's apparently some hidden dungeon that these foul cultists were using as a base. Making your way into the place, you avoided a trap, disarmed a door, and made your way deeper into the dungeon itself before eventually arriving at a prison. We got a map here. Look at that map.
There we are.
A map. And this time you can see it.
With an old friend there.
Yeah, it's a perk. Arriving in the prison, you found that there were more drow waiting for you here. You managed to defeat them rather handily. They were not much of a threat. And at that point, you realized that the cells, one of them had a dwarf that you are familiar with. That dwarf being Prince Thorgrim, who apparently got himself captured once again. And I believe we left off with him telling you about some extraordinarily pale drow, who was promising to sacrifice him. And there was a bunch of cries of, "What? Wait!" because Ivana had mentioned that her brother was extraordinarily pale. But that is where we left off. So I think that's where we'll pick up.
That's a good spot to pick up.
Yeah, I figured,
Holy cliffhangers, Batman!
I mean, I go, so the brothers try to lead the call, huh? Got it. I cock my staff with a shotgun shell comes out and get ready at the door of the breach. Like, we'll get them. Just
go ahead and...
A what?
A shotgun shell, just...
Can I have a shotgun as my scimitar, Jason?
You cannot have a shotgun. No one gets a shotgun.
No.
You,
I vote we go to Alkenstar.
And they leave Kobold Town behind and travel to Alkenstar.
Let's get some guns.
All of a sudden, we start putting Starfinder in the campaign. Just transition.
Listen, the design team hasn't even worked on gun rules yet. You can't have guns.
It's like,
that's how this works.
We'll make it happen. I'll get a trench gun with my wizard at some point. Okay, so Roark, go check up on our fellow here.
Yes, I'm gonna try to look at these drows, see if they have any keys on them, and then if they don't, I'll pick the locks to free these people.
Yeah, Lana, you're good with finding things.
Yeah,
I'm a particularly good finder.
You take a look through the bodies of the drow, and lo and behold, one of them has a key ring on his belt.
Is it just like a pile of mushrooms with like their bits of metal and armor?
Oh, that's right. Two of them were, I forgot that you infested two of them with this gross blast of spores. And by the time you get to search their bodies, yeah, they've pretty much just turned into like a pile of fungus at this point.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can see like thin clouds of spores rising up out of them.
Wow, did you do that?
I think I did.
Wow, that's horrible. Only the evilest of people that I know would do that.
Grisfeld's like, wait, and he pops out of the skull.
You look at this. Look at this. I turned the skull.
He's like, wait, just a minute here. Are all of you evil?
It was an accident. I didn't realize it would be that powerful.
Accident. You cast the spell.
He looks down at the rapidly moldering corpses, and he's like, "That's messed up."
We're not evil. We're just dramatic.
It was self-defense. They were trying to kill us.
It's nature. Gross, moist, nasty-smelling nature.
Ugh.
And he slowly like backs up until he's into the skull and then he vanishes.
Okay. Do I need to search for the keys or are they easily accessible?
Oh, no, they're easily found. I mean,
right.
You have to kind of dig through a pile of mushrooms and fungus, but yeah.
I mean, that's nothing new for me. Welcome back to the Band of Bravos, Mr. Grisfell.
Nope.
Well, you're welcome to accompany us, or you're welcome to go about your day, and we'll find you in some other cell later, I'm guessing.
Oh, sorry, you said Grisfell. I didn't realize you
Thorgrim.
Thorgrim. All right, well, you unlock the door, and he's like, comes out, and he's like, yeah, I don't want to be down here. All I've heard is nothing but screams coming from that way, and he points toward this cell door that's over this way. They take prisoners down that way, but they don't come back.
Ew. We gotta go save them.
Duly noted, thank you.
So Thorgrim and the kobold, who's like, mack.
You want to try to unlock the kobold door? And what do I hear the kobold might say?
He's like, come on, cut a guy a break, get me out of here.
Right, mack.
Yeah, mack.
Yeah, let him out. He's good. He's cool.
Yeah, all right.
And you also thought a necromancer was cool.
All right, so Thorgrim and the kobold are getting out of here. They're vamoosing.
See you in the next prison, Thorgrim.
See you next checkpoint.
I hope not. All right, so they're bugging out of here, leaving you all alone. You can search the bodies of the drow. That's not too hard if you want. The two that got hit by the blast of spores are decomposing rather quickly, but their gear is still mostly intact.
I look at
Shensen. Do we need to roll perception or?
Yeah, you could give me a perception check. That's fine.
All right.
Especially for the two that are all messed up.
Sorry.
I saw the 3D die almost get on that one. I'm like, here we go.
All right, so you take a look around the bodies, and I mean, they have rapiers. Let me look at their gear, actually. Let me open that up.
Should be checking in the Artifacts and Legends book we published, Jason. That's got a lot of good drow gear.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't have a copy handy, so I'll just go with whatever's in here. So they have short swords. They have these very small crossbows, these small hand crossbows. They got a handful of bolts for each of the crossbows, and each of them has like a vial of this black sludge, kind of this little vial of black sludge.
Does it have the same labelings as the things we found upstairs in the bakery?
No, this looks different. In fact, the ones up in the bakery were kind of larger. Look like full like a pint. Whereas these are just small vials.
Okay, can we I don't want to open it, but we should probably identify it. And also, if nobody wants those bolts, I don't need another crossbow, but I would love some more bolts.
Load up on them, yeah. The crossbows are pretty, they're precious, those little cutie things all. I kind of want them.
They're me-sized.
Aw, so cute.
And between them, you find 13 gold and 7 silver in assorted coins.
Marvelous. All right.
Excellent.
Oof, without opening the vial, what can I tell about it?
Well, it's black. It's very viscous. When you turn it on its side, it very slowly flows from one end to the other, which kind of makes you think it's probably not a potion because it flows. Like if you tried to drink it, you'd be sitting there for like 2 minutes. It wouldn't work.
Rolls like molasses. All right. All right. Is there anything else we can tell about it without needing to roll like a knowledge arcana or? magic?
Without rolling, no, there is not anything else I can tell you. But if you would like, and you have, say, craft, with the right sort of specialization, you might be able to make a craft check to try and determine it. You might have a lore that applies. I don't know. You tell me.
Mr. Lorne, I feel like this would be your area of specialties, and I carefully hand it over to him with 2 fingers, not touching it.
Cool. I look at it.
It's a vial with some black sludge in it. Do you have craft?
I have like a +4 to it, so I can give it a shot.
You can, yeah.
Ah, whoop.
Go ahead.
That is an 18 for Lorne.
You're not sure, but it's probably some sort of poison.
Yeah, it's like a poison.
Ooh, what flavor?
Good. Nice try, Shensen.
Raspberry.
I mean, it looks like rendered down black licorice flavor, which is not for me, but maybe it's I don't know.
I'm sure it's delicious. Shensen, are you looking down this corridor here?
I am. I'm eager to go save people who need saving, not savoring. What?
So you look down this corridor, and you can see that it goes about 10 feet, and then there's a set of stairs going down. It is pretty dark down that way, and it's making it rather difficult for you to see. But there is something going on. Can you give me a perception check, please?
I sure can.
Shensen, what do your perception ears sense?
Perception?
My Shensen ears?
Yeah.
They sense.
I
I turn to the side and I lean up against it with my little pointed ear, twitching like twitching ear. I hear.
You hear not much. Yeah.
Not much.
No. The rest of these jackals talking at you is probably distracting you.
I hear a band of bravos going on about. Yes, a delightful topic. Me.
Autograph. Autographs.
What do you mean autograph?
Autographs.
What?
Autographs. Just a wizard like Shensen going, I want to mess you up.
You're going to open your spell book one of these days, and it's going to be filled with autographs.
That's going to be great. Roark, what are you up to back there?
I'm muted. I'm sorry.
Roark's dead.
I'm waiting for us to move on here to now that we've checked everything out.
Yeah,
There's people in danger.
Looking in the cells, they are very basic affairs. They are a pile of moldering straw or hay, and then a bucket.
Probably also
that's the Durgar.
Yeah. I'm also taking notes because this is going to be a good story to tell later on. A tragic family separation and reunion. In the story, the Drow sister would be with us probably, or it would be one of our brothers in charge of this cult. But we have to get the ending. We have to discover the denouement first. Let's go.
Yes.
And I'll just charge up, open that door, and start going.
All right.
Right behind you.
So you open up the door.
I have my shield up. I'm the front line guy.
Okay.
And begin making your way down that corridor because you do have the keys, so that helps. Oh,
hi there.
So.
Oh, speaking of Durgar.
Oh, hold on though, before you get too ahead of yourselves. So what you're seeing here is a passageway that drops down. It's a pretty steep set of stairs that drops down into this small area. In this area, down on the bottom there is a Durgar, but he doesn't look very well. He is covered in patches of green pulsating fungus or slime that is just like you can see it pulsing over his body and growing with each second. And you're not sure he's alive. He is laying there just going,
Uh-oh.
I have a concern.
Back up, get out,
Now,
get out.
What did I create?
Now, looking in this chamber, it is odd because you can hear some sort of weird bubbling and burbling coming from somewhere beyond. But when you look it looks like a dead end until you look up and realize that up above, there must be some other chamber. However, you can't really get a good look at it because there's like this iron gate around it. Like you can see like this iron gate around the edges. So like even if you did climb the walls, you couldn't enter that room. If that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. They push the prisoners down into this cage, essentially. Do stuff to them, and they die here, or get brought back to the... Okay, okay, everyone turn around.
Oh,
this is a...
Did he just decompose?
Yeah, he is melting before your very eyes.
I have lots of concerns.
I have a pro tip. Don't get that green stuff on you.
Yeah, let's just... I think this is a bad way to go.
Because I see the fungus and then panically look back at the drow I just infected.
It's funny enough, there is some similarity, but it's not the same. What's happening to them out there is that they're like rapid decomposing and being consumed by mold. What's happening down here is some sort of slime is just like consuming the body.
Oof, would I be able to knowledge nature and medicine to identify?
Yeah, you can give me a shot.
Okay, medicine is much higher than nature. But only a 16 because it is very icky and dark down here.
Yeah, you're not sure. It is.
I don't want to look at it. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, as you're watching it, like the flesh is just falling off the bones and like being consumed by this growing green slimy tumor.
I don't like that one bit. All right, so there's absolutely no way to get to that other level. You could. I mean, you can turn into a small enough form that you could fit through the bars, but you would be the only one. Oh, does it look like there's?
Yeah, there was another corridor back here.
Yeah.
I bet it comes around and connects.
So
we could try it.
I make the proposal. Do we want to try? I would suspect since they are trying to build something down here, obviously the thing they're building might come and get us at some point if triggered, and it might be able to slither past the bars if it's gooey enough. Do we want to do anything with this thing, or just leave it be?
Close the door and lock it?
I mean, it's going to get past the bars.
I'll pile up a couple of these moldering hail bays.
Yeah, get it. Let absorb it. I get like a pitchfork that's near there. Just
sprinkle some baking soda down there.
Yeah.
I was thinking it needed more food. That's a good call.
Everything's food to a slime.
Yeah, I mean you can move like
I move them all in front of the entrance just so it won't like slither that way and try to come behind us or something, or delay it.
You can kind of move these
more.
You can move the hay piles up.
Yeah. Nothing gets through piles of hay.
It's completely impenetrable.
Yeah,
problem solved.
It's something. It's something.
It is. Oh right, we have to walk past these statues.
Aye. All right,
sounds like a Tengu job.
I'm gonna move you that way so we can just so stream at the same time.
I don't know where I'm supposed to stand. I'll go in the corner.
You can just be here. There you go.
That's a good spot for a melee character. Yeah.
I don't trust this one bit.
All right, I'm gonna just peer around at these statues.
Here,
all right,
let's do this. Let's shuffle. You're gonna go here. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. There you go.
Yay.
Okay.
I got a 24.
All right, so here's what you see. There are two large stone statues on either side. Each one looks kind of like it's kind of a fluid shape, looks kind of like a tendril of stone.
Yeah, as if there were
Yeah.
like a bunch of stone tentacles all kind of bound together, ending in this like longer, sinuous kind of pseudopod. But they're
No, thank you.
statues, right? I mean,
Sure they are.
and you take a look with your perception.
Yes, 24.
Yes.
Hmm?
So
Found $1 million gold. Good job, Roark.
you you realize that each statue, the kind of longer tendril, you can clearly tell that there's a seam in the statue that looks like the statue could swing that at you.
Ooh, okay.
And with your check, you realize that stretched between the two statues, right in the middle here, is a very thin, almost invisible tripwire.
Aha! Can we step over it, or would it be easier for me to just attempt to disable it with some thieves' tools?
I would say this: if it is very easy for everyone to step over it, as long as they're not doing so in the middle of combat. So, like,
Okay.
if you walk up to this square and then step to this square, you're fine. If you're over here and you make a move action to run down the corridor, you're probably going to trigger it.
What if you do
What do
like
I-
with a bunch of backflips and
And then I'd give you a check, right?
Oh yeah.
What do we all think? Should I just disable this now, or leave it for covering our escape if when we're running out of here, which I hope we won't need to do?
Oh,
think it's-
perhaps take care of it now, so then we don't have to worry about it later. Because
Yeah.
knowing our luck,
Yeah.
Let me sheathe my sword. All right, get the tools out and start. One snipping.
All right. That is going to be a thievery skill check.
I'll reroll that.
Oh, you're going to
You have
reroll that?
hero
Oh,
point?
that's interesting.
That's a
20.
little better with a 20.
All right. So you reach down to attempt to disable the trap. And you like reach out to cut it, and as your blades snip it, you're pretty sure that you just accidentally triggered it. And as you do so, the two tendrils both swing wildly at you. But that said, they're going to suffer a bit of a penalty because you do know where they are and where they're coming from. So we're going to go ahead and roll a d20 here. We've got a bonus.
Yay!
Ooh, that's pretty bad.
Great.
But pretty bad though is still a 20 even.
Oh no.
Shield was
What?
up, right?
Penalties?
You did
Oh,
say your
boy.
shield was up.
I don't know if I can have my shield up and
Nah.
disable a trap at the same time.
No,
I
you
tried.
cannot.
I tried.
Well,
No, I
20 is
appreciate-
exactly my armor class.
Oh, all right. Okay, so that is going to do.
So duck under one and say, I think I set it off, and then probably get hit in the back of the head with another one.
oh,
Yeah, that is unfortunately exactly what happened.
Ugh. Oh.
Take 18 points of damage as it slams into you.
Ooh.
Not good.
So it's triggering as disabled now, right?
Yeah, I mean, there was only one tripwire, so.
Roark, come back here, dear.
Yes, please.
Ah!
Ow, my
Well-
head.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that cracked a rib.
In his head?
Oh,
My head ribs. You don't know anything about Tengu biology.
Oh, I didn't realize it hit him in the head. Yeah, it hit
For
you so
13
hard in the
points,
head
yeah.
it cracked your rib.
Yes.
that is some
ouch.
extreme whiplash. All right, do I have a moment to do a medicine real quick? Couple of D8 to fix this up?
Not my
I mean-
tempo.
I mean, you tell me. There's nobody around.
Yes,
then
let's take
hold
some
on
time.
Yeah, we're out of combat and stuff, so feel free.
Let's recover at least 10 points of that. 18.
All right. Yeah.
So you spend some time doing some medicine and bandaging up his newly battered beak, and you have healed him for a 10.
Cool.
All right.
I'm still very hurt, but. Well.
Let me throw you. You want a soothe
Who
spell?
else
then,
is
or-
very hurt?
I'm got 8 points of damage. I'm at 21 29ths.
Well, I have this here wand, so I'm just gonna take care of all of us really fast.
Yay!
Do a little burst.
Little burst.
5.
5
Everybody
more.
gets 5.
I really need to heighten that spell. Hey, Jason, when are we leveling up?
Not right now,
Why not?
because I said so. And if you keep asking, I will turn this adventure around, and there'll be no leveling for anyone. All right.
I don't want to be level 1 again.
I didn't want to level anyway. Leveling's lame.
You
Yeah.
sit back there and eat your hero snacks, and you like it. All right, now. So what do you do?
I'm still 12 hit points down. I don't know if that's.
That's
Let
good
me.
enough.
Okay.
I can help you out.
If you have soothes to spare.
I have
minor
a soothe to
soothe.
spare that will give you that amount of
9. That's great.
lovely feeling, good vibrations.
That's better.
and-
Let's go, everyone! Watch out for these tentacles. Duck under them as I traipse my way up.
I bravely watched to see if he triggers the trap again.
Yeah, there's like a second tripwire, and they swing
No!
back.
I'm gonna poke it a little bit with my staff as we walk by.
Nothing of the sort. All right, you make your way further down this passageway, and it's roughly hewn stone. It looks very old. The stonework construction here looks very aged. The grout is all dirty and crumbling, and the stones are flaking and breaking off in spots. It's a very old looking dungeon, and you get down here, and up ahead there is one of these these kind of foam wood doors blocking your way.
Okay, I'm gonna gesture behind me for everyone to be quiet. I'm gonna tiptoe up to it. With a little bit of
I'm gonna tiptoe right behind you.
this.
I would like to
7
tiptoe through
stealth.
some tulips.
There are no tulips.
Oh, you don't want to see the tulips down here.
No, that is fair, actually.
And then I'm going to listen at the door.
All right.
And then see if it's locked and trapped and all that good stuff.
All right. So let's see. That was all right. So the two of you sneak quietly up to the door, and Roark, you kind of lean in to give it a listen, and you're not really getting anything. You know, it's a kind of a foamy wood door, and it just it's apparently eating up all the sound.
These doors are completely soundproof. We should get some of this material for our practice studio.
You should fondle the wood on the door to find out if it's wood or if it's like mimic hide or like the backside of a dragon that's just sleeping against an archway or
No thanks.
oh,
Can I creep up and like under some legs to be like right up against the door and give it a perception as well?
Ah, what?
whoa,
Why?
hi there.
I put my ear up to the door.
You cannot get into Roark's kind of underbird.
Under plumage.
I don't know.
We're friends, but come on.
Arm. Sneak under a wing.
I know when you lift up a bird, like they're made of all leg, and you're like, how is that even a thing? But it's not true with a Tengu.
I'm very disappointed by this.
Yeah.
That makes all of the fun sneaking things just gone.
Yeah.
You made lame Tengus.
You don't hear anything.
I will
Sneaky mode the door open.
creak the door open. Yes, sneak the door open.
All right. So let me go ahead and fix a thing here. Door. Open the door. Oh, wrong layer. There we are.
You can do it, I believe.
All right. You.
Taking time to do the map. Take some time to do
I'm
the
assuming
map.
he's down as like calculator app, adding up our experience points. So
Nah, I'm
yeah.
just on the dynamic lighting layer, deleting a few things. All right, you open up the door.
hey, it's Bubbles.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got a big tub of Dr. Pepper up there.
So you open up the door to reveal the chamber that you were apparently seeing from below. This large room has features on one side this kind of cage, down which below is the victim that you saw before. The in the far corners you see two statues that look like giant tendrils, just like the ones you saw out in the hallway. The center of the chamber is this dais, on atop which is this large bubbling cauldron. However, the fumes from that do distract you for just a moment, letting you know what it is that you're looking at. However, you quickly notice that there are two drow in this chamber. One is standing directly in front of you, who has a hand crossbow loaded and pointed directly at you, and a rapier in the other hand. The other drow is over in the corner and is wearing like leathers and is covered in vials and like small pouches, and has in her hands has in one hand a bubbling, smoking concoction of some sort. And at that, we're going to go ahead and bring up...
Oh, great.
It's time to die again, everybody.
It's fine.
Does Roark and Shensen, do we get to roll stealth for our initiative? If we were trying to be sneaky?
Sure.
Oh, wow. I'm last. I got
You
a
don't have to roll
natural one.
stealth. Oh, you rolled a natural one.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't matter what I roll.
23.
Shensen got a 20, and Roark got a 19 on their roll.
19.
I
Yay.
saw that. Let me go ahead and roll my two drow.
So when I eventually get time to make this audio, the listeners know what to do
Who knows?
or what
You
happens.
should have like a scary robot voice
odd.
announce our numbers.
I could make that happen.
23, 14, 6.
Oh no. Trees down. That's what's that? Futurama reference. From
Oh,
the very
right.
first Christmas episode
Look at you.
with the evil Santa Claus.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
everybody. So, top of the order, Ilana, you were just waiting for that door to open and spring into action, and you get to go first. What do you got for me?
So I'm prepped. I'm at this door. I'm staring at it focused. We open and there's a drow and I panic and I go, oh dear, duck! And I cast Produce Flame.
So, firing it off between, underneath Shensen and Rourke's legs.
Would you like to re-roll that?
Ooh. Of course, when it's a high damage, there's a low attack. Yes, I would love to use a hero point. Please don't be worse.
Well, I mean, you did roll
It's
a 2,
exactly
so
the
it'd
same.
be kind of hard to... Oh my god, it's the exact same number. How is that even possible?
Because I
funny.
rolled good initiative, it wouldn't give me a good attack.
See,
Okay.
Bandit's even mad that you rolled low.
Yeah, no, we're all just so
He's
sad.
really
All right.
upset about it.
So the bit of flame goes soaring across the room, landing in the far side. It looks like the far wall has collapsed away, leading to some sort of cave. You get a brief sense of that before the fire flickers and goes out. Ilana, you do still have one action remaining. What would you like to do with your final action? I mean, not your final action. I mean, your last action of the round.
Final.
It's all
action.
subjective.
ever.
It's fine.
Oh, he's going to be able to attack me if I move over here to get space. Like this general area.
I don't know. Do you move there? It looks like you just
I'm
did.
going to 5, 10, 15, 20. One more step right here. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So
I'm
you
gonna
go.
cross
You
his
go.
legs and
You go moving up to that location, and lo and behold, he takes a swing.
of course he
Monster.
does. I did just throw a fireball at him.
All right. He is going to take an attack of opportunity with his rapier. I believe that's only a 24, though. I take a penalty of 2.
Yeah, her AC is 18, so it's just a normal attack.
That definitely hits me.
Take 4 points of damage.
Oh, ow.
As you are hit by the rapier. Hold on, just a second.
I crawl under Shensen and Roark's legs to try and make some more room, and he takes a swing, and I just get a nice, nasty scrape right across my back.
Indeed, but can you make me a fortitude save, please?
Oh, no, that's even worse.
Got some of that licorice on you.
His blade was in fact.
How does a 22 do?
A 22 is a success. You're just fine. You're absolutely fine.
For now.
All right. For now. All right.
Now.
That was Ilana. Next up, the drow in the corner. The first thing she is going to do is, at Roark, she is going to throw. She'll move first. She's going to move to here. And from that spot, she will throw a bottle at you.
I didn't know this was a bar fight.
Armor class 21 there, Roark.
Yes, I didn't have my shield raised up, so that will hit.
So that's only going to do a point of splash damage to both you and Shensen.
Mm-hmm.
However, you now have 2d6 persistent acid damage.
Good news.
You lucky bird.
The good news is you have 2d6 persistent acid damage. With her third action, she will draw a faintly glowing blue vial. And that will be the end of... Oh, actually, no, wait. She can throw that as well. She's going to go ahead and throw that. She's going to throw that at Ilana, though. Here it comes.
Oh, boy.
Jeez.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Armor class 22.
Oof. Is that her first attack, or...
That was
Oh, no, that's attack
calculated.
number 2.
Yeah.
No, that hits me.
Take 12 points of electricity damage as the vial shatters on you and like a blast of electricity hits you. Dancing off the walls and the statue, but mainly focused on you. And that...
Lauren, you do this, people?
That is the end of that drow's turn. She has some strange symbol about her neck. It's a silver pendant that looks like an eye that is melting.
Ugh.
All right, Shensen, it is up to you.
All right, I'm going to do the old standby and start the lingering performance going. So my performance check is incoming. Did I click it? Yay, I did. 25.
A 25 is a success. I do not believe it is a critical success. No.
All right, so that's just 3 rounds. All right, so that's one action. The second action, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right up to her.
All right. The drow who is in the room mutters a silent curse as you get past him unimpeded.
I'll just blow him a kiss. Hey, yeah, you do you. And then I will stab the bottle-throwing troublemaker with my scimitar.
Not with that
And
roll.
I will
not.
hero point that because for reasons. And I'll try it again. That's much better. 15. 16, excuse me.
Oh well, a 16 is still well short. All right. Shensen begins his performance, moves into the room and swings, but the drow priestess like dodges back and the blade comes up short. Roark, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna tumble through this guy. I'm gonna attempt to tumble through this guy.
All right.
A 20.
I'm
I'll
so
let that
tempted to
stand.
push that cauldron over on him.
A 20 is going to be enough.
All right, I gain panache. He is flat-footed to me. I will go ahead and just do a regular short sword attack with the +1.
All right.
That's at 25.
A 25 will hit handily.
Okay.
Your rapier manages to score a nasty hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
3 damage and 2 precision, so 5 total.
Very good.
And with my final action, I will raise up my buckler.
All right.
And then I
So
will take some acid damage.
at that, you will indeed take 7 points of acid damage, and give me a flat check.
Yeah. Ooh, so close.
Just shy. All right. That is going to be the end of Roark's turn. The drow now goes, turning his attention back to you, Roark. He swipes at you with his rapier.
Come
Scoring
on.
a critical
Every
hit.
hit is a critical against me, clearly. All right, fine. I'll take 16 damage.
You will
monster.
indeed take 16 points of damage.
Why do I even?
I think you
I'm
can do
taking
better,
all my
Jason.
armor off.
You should
I'm
use a
throwing
hero
the
point
shield
reroll
down.
you know that was maximum damage and maximum roll. That was a perfect hit.
What did we do to piss off roll 20?
Oh yeah, you know what? It's actually deadly as well.
Oh, yay.
no.
Enjoy an
Yeah, do
additional 6.
That's
Yeah.
not a...
Yes,
see,
yes,
now you
yeah.
can do a reroll to try to get an 8 on that.
With his second action, he's going to fire his hand crossbow at Shensen.
Ooh, does that provoke attacks of opportunity from the dissolving Tengu?
I don't have that as a feature, unfortunately.
Oh, no!
That's right.
That'll hit
I only
me.
have opportune riposte when he fails to hit me, which almost never happens apparently.
Does a 22 hit you, Shensen?
It sure does.
Oh,
Give
but
me
that
take 2.
doesn't. Does that take into account the multiple attack penalty, Mister?
No, I hit the wrong thing. Look at you. You caught me.
Haha.
You
You
caught
saved me.
Critical me, will you?
All right, the bolt goes skittering off, and with his third attack, he's going to swing his rapier. You know what? Yeah, he's going to swing his rapier again at
Do it.
Roark.
Whew. Okay. You're
That
lucky
was my
that's not a
third.
critical failure.
So that's just an ordinary failure. All right, that is the end of the Drow warrior's turn. Lorne, you are left in the hallway by yourself. Your friends are in grave peril.
And
What
in the dark,
do you
you should
do?
come in here and let us see what's going on.
There is also some of
yeah,
that.
that is the problem. I was sitting like I almost made the exact decision like to move up so everyone could see and stream. So I'll sacrifice an action just for chat, just to move up here so everyone can see.
Oh,
It is a little
there's
dark,
definitely
yeah.
something over there behind crumbled walls.
Yes,
That's
a
good to
statue,
know.
possibly a trap. You'll never know until you're dead.
Oh, I'm standing by a statue.
And I go, look
Great.
out! There's a statue. Electric arc, and I basically electric arc the elf that is directly in front of me. Shaka-pa! Straight up at him, and that I should also be in range for the other one to also get shock applaud at. They need to make me a reflex save.
Your blast of electricity comes out. The warrior's reflex save is a 21. Which
Well,
is
that's
going to-
just fine and dandy. Just and I'm lightning forward at them, and I see he does a dance and doesn't get too
I see.
affected. What about the other
he'll
one?
He'll take a little. Let me make sure I take care of that. And then the priestess. We'll go ahead and make her reflex save.
Of course, it makes a 20. I assume no metal, regardless.
No, she is wearing metal actually.
Good. It's a bzz, bzz.
Yeah. I don't think Electric Arc cares if you're wearing metal.
So, do you want me to roll a 1d4?
No,
I
it's-
believe.
No, you've got it. I think you're thinking of shocking grass with metal.
No, you are right. I'm sorry, because we cast it
No,
all
no,
the
no,
time. I'm out of shocking grasps anyway, so. My bad.
I'm sure that'll be great. All right. So she takes a bit of damage that doesn't look like it phased her really all that much. All right. That would be the end of Lorne's turn. Next up, Ilana.
All right, this gentleman right here who escaped my fireball last time. I am going to produce flame at him again for throwing a bottle of electricity at me.
There we
28
go.
to hit. I am
which
not
one were you-
happy.
Sorry, were you throwing at the one that you
This guy.
missed? Okay.
The one that I missed earlier.
Yeah, he
Did
did
he not throw the electricity at me?
No, that was the other one.
Doesn't matter. I'm still hitting him.
All right. You throw flame at him, and he's so busy dealing with Roark that he doesn't see it at all. And it hits him in the back of the head and turns his head into a torch. He is engulfed in flame, and he collapses to the ground seconds later.
Yay!
Yes, good job.
Excellent job, Ilana. Good crit.
Well, hot seated.
And I'm
All right,
going to
and
take
you still
my
have one action.
last. I'm going to take it and prep old reliable the crossbow.
All right.
I didn't have a time to reset my spells, so I'm running low.
All right. So you do that. All right. Let's see here. All right. So the priestess is going to go next. Let me see here. All right. She grabs the amulet around her neck, and as she does so, it's clear that the edges of it are sharp, and they slice into her palm as she reaches it, and her blood begins to pool out of her hand, which she drips over the weapon that she has that looks like a tendril that ends in kind of a snarled clump of knot of this tendril, but the whole thing looks like it's carved out of stone. And she dribbles her blood over that, and then she swings the mace at you, Shensen.
No.
Oh.
Oh God.
I
That's,
think a 31 hits you.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Why?
So so that does 24
Oh, good.
Neat.
plus
No.
plus
Oh, no plus. You don't need
the
it.
plus the harm
Oh, okay.
that is
What?
channeled through it.
So that one I get a fortitude save or something against?
Yes. It's going to do 2d8, and you get a fortitude save, and that will make it, so you're only going to take half.
That's enough. Fortunately, the good news is that I had lingering performance going, so when I drop down unconscious at dying 1, it keeps going.
Right, yeah, so you take 4. If that is enough to drop you to dying, I will
Yep.
rearrange your order.
I wonder how that works. Like you're inspiring courage and everything else, you can bring down, like, follow my example. And you just...
Yeah, it's like an earworm.
And with her final action, she will, let's see, she doesn't have anything in hand, so she's going to break out her shield. Yeah, and thanks to chat. You should be at dying too.
Oh, that's right.
Shensen, because it was a crit.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah,
Same
thanks.
team.
Roark.
Same team.
Roark, it is your turn.
I think I am. Oh man, because this lingering acid is going to knock me out before I get to go again. But I'm just gonna get right up to her and do my confident finisher.
All right.
So if this hits, I do some extra damage. Does a 21 hit her?
It does, because I was not able to raise my shield. I just had to get it out. I ran out
Oh,
of
I thought when you
actions.
said that she was like casting it, the spell. Oh, that's
No.
good.
She broke out
Good.
an actual shield.
Interesting. I'm gonna get my. Sorry, my button is in a weird place. So that is a total of 9 damage, 4 of which is precision.
Gotcha. Okay. You slide your rapier and slash her. Or sorry, is it a rapier or is it a short sword?
No, it's a short sword. It's a short.
Yeah, you slash out at her with the short sword, giving her a rather nasty wound. But she is still up and fighting. That was your second action.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna run away. Ilana, I'm going to die! Ah! As I melt
One step
in your
closer,
face.
battle medicine.
Save me!
Oh no!
Get closer, battle medicine.
All right, so the first thing that happens is you take 2d6 persistent acid. Here it comes. It's only 6.
Oh, I'm still standing, but barely.
Hooray!
I
Still
rolled,
close to
I rolled
death.
slightly below average.
gets
And
to-
you can give me that flat check to see if you end it.
No.
You want to re-roll
You
it?
should.
You were given another point, so you're at 3 now.
That I know, but it's okay. Okay, chat. I'm sure you all have points to spend on me. Hey, it worked. Thanks,
Hey,
chat. You did it.
Got a 17.
Hey, look at that.
I'm not
Um,
acidy anymore, but then she's gonna pull out. Oop, no, I've gotten sad. I'm sure she'll pull out another flask of moderate acid and hit me. with it.
Moderate.
Yeah, there's a little typo. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, was there? I missed it.
Yes.
Maybe it's
That
not a
wasn't-
typo. Maybe that's the brand name.
Maybe.
Well, I entered that customs, so if there's a oh yeah, no, that's on me. Yeah, look at that.
Jason doesn't
Well-
make typos.
It's an acidic rat. She just throws at you and it bursts, and it's gross. All right,
What?
moving on. Lauren.
So I basically fluck up a hand and go, think fast and telekinetic projectile. Bam! That is a 26. Plus bar
Hey.
bonus, so 27.
A 27 is a resounding hit. It is not a crit, but it is a solid hit. However, you did do maximum damage.
Yep. Just
Which-
boom! 13 damage on her.
Yeah, it's gonna
Plus
knock
one
her, knock her off her axis a bit, but she is still standing after that. That looks like it hurt. That like slammed right into the side of her face, and she turns back, and there's like a cut and a bruise. She looks,
Does she look at me?
yeah, she looks back at you with a burning hatred.
I bring up my hat and go blah, 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 as a shield gets casted on me.
Oh yeah, fair.
Come at me, nerd! Let's go! Into my turn.
Come at me,
Wizard
nerd.
duel, wizard duel, wizard duel.
Ilana, it is to you now.
All right. Am I close enough to consider touching Roark?
Yeah, you're,
You're
Jason.
Jason. Yeah.
Perfect.
You're
2d8
adjacent,
battle
I'm
medicine
adjacent.
assurance. Let's take care of that.
Well, you got a 4. Yeah.
I got a 4. Bandit
4.
is very upset by my 4.
Thank you.
And oh, Shensen, you're very far away. All right.
All right.
That's okay. I'm still hopefully helping Bard bonus with that 14 points damage to the 13, right? From Beyond the Grave. Plus 1 damage.
It does not help on healing damage. That's not how this
No,
works.
no,
No, I'm more worried about being able to take care of you. I'm being able to take care of her, but Lauren seems to be doing just a fine job, so I'm going to use my 2-action heal spell to take care of Shensen as well.
Yay!
All right.
All right. 13. And I'm out of actions.
All right. Well, Shensen, you are now at 13 health. You lose the dying condition, but you gain the wounded 1 condition.
2, right?
No, it's just wounded 1. It doesn't matter how dying you were when you come back.
All right.
Otherwise, that'd be really rough. Okay, so that is the end of Ilana's turn, which means it is now your turn, Shensen. You are prone.
I will stand up. Assuming
All right.
that she does not have anything to say about that,
She does not.
I will and stab her.
Well, you'll try.
I'm gonna hero point that roll.
With
because
that, you're not
no
stabbing
thanks.
anyone.
Wow.
Ooh, hey,
Hmm.
one better.
All right. Third action. I'm going to stab her a second time. That's an 18.
I'm afraid that's not going to quite be enough. You get up, but you're still woozy from the pain from that hit from that mace that she had. Really took a lot out of you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's clearly it. All right. Unfortunately, it is now her turn. The first thing she is going to do is she actually leaves you.
Okay, bye.
Bring it! Bring it, she comes up. Oh, you're approaching me, are you? I don't have shocking grasp, but I can still take you out. I fled with my old man arms.
She runs up to you with that mace, and she is going to swing it
Crit me. I
right
bet
at
you.
your head.
That's a crit. How much does Lauren die?
Wait, don't you have a shield up?
I do have a shield. No, it will not be a crit because I do have a shield up. You are correct.
Oh, hey,
so it's
look
not a
at you.
crit, but it's still going to hurt me.
So it's going to do 9 points of damage.
Cool. I will take 9
that?
points of damage. Yeah, I'm going to take the 5 off. So 4,
Okay.
I guess.
All right. That means your shield pops and you can't use it again basically for
Yep,
the rest
that's
of this fight. Yeah. Okay. And then with her third action, she's going to raise her shield.
That won't save you.
Hopefully.
Roark.
I'm gonna just kind of jump into her space and bounce off her shield and end up standing on the body of her dead friend, her dead minion,
Cruel.
as I tumble through her.
Ooh.
As I tumble through her 18. Well, we'll see about that.
Against her reflex DC,
Yes.
that is enough.
Did you
All right.
did you use a hero point for that one, or did you just?
I
you
did.
haven't missed it?
I
Okay,
did use a
okay.
hero
I'm
point.
making sure.
Great. That means I have my panache. She is flat-footed, but she's also flanked, but that's the same thing. I will go ahead and do the finisher now.
Uh-oh.
Because I would need to get this.
Yeah, and make sure you're near your mic when you announce yourself.
Oh,
It's going a
sorry,
little bit low.
Sorry, I'll get a little closer.
That's okay.
Does a 17 hit her flat-footed?
No, because she raised her shield.
Show the shield. Ooh. I should spend my last hero point.
You should. Decide
And
now.
I did. And I did. I did it. And I'm rolling again.
You, whose turn it is now.
It's 25.
25.
A 25 will hit. So
Okay.
that is 6 damage, but go ahead and
Yeah, let me roll that extra 2d6. 8. It's actually 15 total. 'Cause I forgot to
15
add the
total.
+1 for the bar.
You know what? She's gonna go ahead and shield block that.
Oh, yeah. Tumble finisher. I will finish up by raising my own shield.
All right.
I see it's shields at dawn. Ha!
Her shield took a dent on that. Looks kind of battered, but it's still functional. And she negated some of that hit. Lorne. It is up.
Get her, Lauren.
Okay. Now, how do I want to kill you? That's a good question, isn't it? Well, we can try the same thing again, because I know everyone has good reflex saves, and that's really irritating. So we're gonna go, hey, look down there. I hope she looks down as I test telekinetic projectile, lift the rock, go, boom, like right up, and that is a 25 to hit her.
That she
Or
does
26,
indeed fall
but still.
forward. She looks down and then gets hit with a rock, and will take the 8 points of damage.
9 points.
9 points of damage.
Cool. And I want to stay on the flanking thing, or trust that Ilana can fireball her to death. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I kind of like, as she goes, and gets hit, I kind of lean over going, I'm going to stay here. So let's hope she dies, because I ain't got a lot in me. And then I just stand there so I can retain the flanking position that we have, because I'm like, if for reference for people just listening, I'm like on the left and Rook's on the right. And basically, we're trying to defeat this elf. So because of that, it makes a flank. That's I'm going to use, I can't shield or anything, so I'm just going to forgo the turn.
All right. Ilana.
All right, with her distracted by Lorne and by Roark, I'm going to take my moment and produce flame and try to finish this. 27 to hit.
A 27 does indeed hit. The fire catches her, and she is burned and scorched by it. However, she's still standing.
That's fine.
She
I'm about
curses in undercommon, saying, "I shall feed you to my masters."
And I don't understand any of that.
Yeah.
Get better lines, evildoer.
But I have this here crossbow that's been loaded, so I'm going to follow it up. And use it here. Can I?
No, not with that.
Remember, it is a -5.
Yeah. The first one was an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can still do it again, but at a -5, because you're now re-rolling it. If you don't know how to do it, just normally roll it, and we'll just -5 on the total.
Yeah.
Take 2. 21 to hit on the second attack.
A miss.
That is with the
No, yeah, she actually did the number 2 attack. So
yeah, I know.
But,
Oh no, the shield. It's
does
the shield.
Does Bard bonus apply to that
It
for
would,
22?
it would give it a 22.
Yeah, then we'll give it a 22.
Huh?
So
He's
Damn it.
quiet.
Do I need to put on the golden yellow
No.
aura of Sarah
I
Ray
reminded her
approved
for
bargaining?
you because I knew.
Too late.
No.
By the margin of a inspire courage, that
Yay.
hits. The bolt pierces her neck, and she collapses to the ground.
Hooray! Good job, Ilana. Crack shot
Yeah.
that was. Actually, I
MVP.
assume she gets like shot at, and I just kind of, and I see her go like get woozy, start to go down. I go blah, 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 and she goes.
Yeah, she collapses to the ground in a pool of growing blood next to this bubbling, noxious cauldron.
Don't mess with my bards.
I'm gonna sit down.
I'm gonna
Oh,
sit down next to you.
oh yes, Shensen, sit by me. That was
All
something
right.
else.
Oh. How
Right here,
does one-
downhill from the bubbling cauldron is perfectly safe, I hear.
I like how everybody's
got
just
it.
like, I'm just going to take a seat next to the bubbling cauldron. It's fine.
Do I have to do anything special to cast a spell heightened, or is it just using a second level?
Well, if it's you have to prepare it heightened. If you
So
you
to help
are a
you
prepared
out,
caster.
yeah. So to help
how-
you out, my
Yeah.
bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, your cantrips, however, are automatically heightened.
Okay. So for
Yeah.
everybody, including me in the audience, who doesn't understand how that works, thank you for explaining that.
Yeah, no worries.
So if I can't do a heightened spell, I can use my final 1 action or first level 3 action healing spell to take care of everybody.
Yay.
Yeah. So for
Just not-
to explain for you and for other people, say for example, when like me, when I prepare my spells like at the beginning or so, if I want to have like my shocking grasp to be heightened up a spell slot, when I prepare them, like I'm slotting them into the sauce there, that has to be prepared ahead of time. I don't know. I don't know if we have like a talent or something that allows us to do it on the fly or not. I don't think we do. But it's
a
It's
wizard.
sort of class based. Like I
Yeah.
can, as
Yeah.
a bard, every level I get to pick a signature spell that I can auto height, which is soothe for me, or
Yeah,
dispel magic, which I haven't done yet.
Okay.
So-
So
yeah,
for future reference, when I'm prepping my spells, I can prep a level 1 spell heightened and trust it like a
Yeah,
level 2
just-
spell.
put it up as a higher level and you're good.
Yeah,
No, but
but
thank you.
but then it prevents you from preparing a second level spell in that spot. So
Yeah.
it's a
No, that
trade off.
makes sense.
Um,
So I
and,
just treat it like a second level spell that I've already prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. We'll note for later
I'm
to
sorry to
help
trample
everybody.
over you trying to
Yeah, no
explain,
worries.
Jason.
Yeah, you're all
My
good.
bad.
I don't really know
me.
this game that well, so it's fine.
Yeah. Well, I like how I'm explaining it, and I didn't make the damn thing. So
Yeah, no, it's fine. You got this.
You know,
My
the person who
bad.
really has been playing for 10 years, but has never played a Magic user ever.
You're all good. All right, so
Seven hit points for everybody.
yeah, everybody gets
Yay.
back 7. This noxious bubbling cauldron, it looks like it's filled with the same green slime that you saw down below.
Is it like that fake key lime pie filling? So does it at least smell good?
No, it does not smell good. As a matter of fact, it smells acrid.
Oh, dang it. So many dungeons smell acrid.
Very few of them smell like, delicious pudding.
You think they kind of
What?
like get some
That was a
scent
terrible
stuff in
example.
here because they work in it all the time, kind of make it a little nice.
Like one of those little hanging pine trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a potted plant somewhere that's fake or something so it won't wilt. Like,
Put
come on.
some Febreze in there. It'll be fine.
Yeah, just
All right. So what do you do?
I propose we rest for 10 minutes because I got clunked.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well,
That'll-
considering the medicine that's been done to everybody, or a fair number of you have to wait like a whole hour before anybody can do medicine again.
I can do a medicine for Shensen, I think.
Yay.
Yes, I believe so.
I would not.
So let's do a little something.
Criminy. All right, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Everybody else
Okay,
is
but you're up
like,
front.
everybody else is like holding in their organs, and you're like, good to go.
Yep.
Chat said I should make the bubbling cauldron my friend because you won't let me have any other friends.
I won't let you have any other
What?
friends. It's my
You
You
fault
keep
now.
killing my friends.
Well,
We're
that's
Ilana friends.
I want more.
yeah. I learned
Upon
recently
realizing-
that you can put gifts in Roll20, so I made that one.
On realizing that I don't count as. Oh wait, the broken heart icon isn't in here. Oh, there it is. Aw.
Aww.
all right. So I, as we're doing so, I want to investigate the cauldron, see what I can figure out about it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, you go up to it, and I think a craft check will tell you certain things. An occultism check will tell you other things.
I'll try occultism, or
yeah,
can I
sure.
try Arcana instead? If that might.
You could try Arcana. It might give you very limited information. Each check will give you information through its own particular lens,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it's at all relevant. Like
I'll
if you
try
did
it.
a society check, it would be like, that's probably illegal. And that's what it would tell you.
I'll try occultism.
I
Lauren
think
got
you
a
mean
20.
forbidden.
I'm gonna,
Yes, forbidden.
I'm gonna horn in on that occultism.
So,
and not help.
taking a look at it, Lauren, you're pretty sure this is a bubbling cauldron filled with some sort of, well, like not a sentient ooze, but like the proto matter
Yeah,
before an
they
ooze
dunk-
becomes sentient.
Yeah, they dunk people in it or something, probably.
Yeah, they're it looks like they're trying to feed and cultivate some sort of slime ooze out of this. And it's not quite ready yet, but it's getting there.
Would I know what would be the final ingredient to this thing?
As you're looking at it, like you can see like little tendrils reach up from it and fall back down into the pool. But it's not like forming tentacles yet.
Yeah. Would I know what it would need or anything that would make it
Is the
inert?
final ingredient wizard spellbook?
It's probably Tengu. No, I'm kidding. It probably just needs more biomass. Like it just needs to be fed
Okay.
more. And then on top of it, there's probably some weird ingredients and stuff you probably want to add to it, but you don't know what those are.
Okay. I was thinking of like if it was just casting fire at it to burn it or boil it or something, get it away. then-
No,
Yeah.
no. As a matter of fact, the cauldron doesn't look particularly hot. There is a very small, like charcoal brazier underneath it that looks
Yeah.
like it's warming it, but it doesn't look like there's not like an active fire.
Yeah, it's not cooking or whatever. Yeah.
No.
All right. I propose I'm fine with resting for as long as I can get all my spells back.
That's like 24 hours.
That would be like going back and resting somewhere
That's
else.
terrible. Fine, we'll keep going.
No,
I mean,
it's up to you.
A bakery. We could go back upstairs.
Could you give me a Hello Kitty Band-Aid first before we go? 'Cause I don't think you
Hello
would.
Kitty?
It says
A medicine check? I'm assuming that's what you mean by that?
yes.
I suppose.
Thank you. I should now be back to
Ooh,
full.
very nice.
I'm so sorry, Roark. You just aren't getting any of my good rolls.
Roark,
I
what are your
could
hit points at right now?
technically. Go ahead.
What is your fractions? How many out of how many are you, Roark?
Let me get my calculator out.
All right.
Oh,
And
are we about to
see.
get another very precise fraction?
Yeah, do you feel like a 5 out of 40?
Like a 12 out of 40.
It's kind of like a good day when
30.
You're gonna
I'm
get-
at 30%.
You're going to get a supercharged soothe, so I'll just lean over and start
okay.
whispering out, "You're not really hurt. You're feeling pretty good."
Yeah, we took those two out pretty good.
yeah, I'm fine with waiting like an hour for us to heal.
So that'll get you back 22 hit points.
Ooh, well, that is pretty good. I could move on from here. We could not wait the hour. Who knows what's going to happen down there? We have to find the brother.
I know, the missing brother.
Come,
Are you
let us go.
are you searching the bodies?
Yes.
Oh yes, the bodies.
Was this the brother? Did I?
No.
No,
Oh, did I open the brother?
no.
I look in the cauldron. Was that the brother?
Not
You
yet.
You don't think so? It's hard to tell though.
Wait.
Although there is like a big spoon, you could stir the cauldron.
Yeah, no, that's not part of what I'm, in fact, going to go over here and like.
Boil
is-
and
This is
toil.
the iron bars that look down into the yuck, right?
They are. Yeah. It
So
looks-
I'm guessing they
it-
put
it-
people down there and then dump it on from above.
Yeah, you can even see a spot on the bar where it's clear that they kind of tossed the slime through, because the bars are all kind of melted.
Oh, I don't like that one bit. Okay.
All right, so you go up to the bodies. There's the warrior. The warrior has gear similar to what you saw in the other area. So you know a nice rapier, a hand crossbow, another vial of this black liquid. That's about it. There's some coin, but I'll sum that all up here at the end. You check the body of the priestess or something. She has this odd silver medallion around her neck. She has she's wearing what looks to be like it's scale mail. Yeah, it's scale mail. She has this bizarre stone mace that looks very nice and well wrought. She has a shield. She also has a variety of bottles filled with liquid on her. In fact, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 2 of them are filled with a green liquid. One of them is glowing blue with some sort of blue shimmering liquid in it. And 2 of them have kind of a liquid that almost looks like wine. Very dark red.
Wine or blood?
Don't know.
Blood wine.
Give it a
Doesn't
taste.
look quite as
Blood wine.
doesn't quite look as viscous as blood.
Okay. Actually, we could just go up to the bakery and take a little nap.
But things might be happening. My cantrips are still strong enough to lead us through the way, and I trust.
Hey, you melted that guy's head, Ilana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that again.
Sure you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe in you.
If it gets too dangerous, I'll just run away.
We'll all run away.
So, does anyone have religion?
I sure do, especially now that I'm all cleaned up from the
I got
precipitation.
a 1.
Actually,
I have 3.
I'm more of a hobbyist.
If you're
But
not
that's a pretty
trained
good roll.
in it, don't bother rolling.
Okay.
All right.
Actually,
Shensen.
no, I am trained. I got trained. Yeah, I'm trained.
All right. Shensen, you're looking at this and it's definitely not one of the major religions, right? You know, it's not like, oh, this is a strange symbol of, you know, whatever. But you're getting some like demonic overtones from this thing. You're not quite sure what it is, but it is it's not good.
It's demon mojo. That
It is
stuff will
a
stick
it is a
to you forever.
melting eye.
Yeah. They're bad.
James, I know you know what it is.
I'm not allowed to talk about it in public though because it's illegal.
Oh, well, that's fair.
It is
I thought it was
Forbidden.
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 It's the Eldritch Order of the Melting Oculus.
Yeah, sure. That.
Question. If Shensen and I just cast constant prestidigitation at the cauldron, would it eventually empty and clean up?
I like that plan.
I think prestidigitation is good for cleaning up messes, not for evaporating bodies of liquid.
Oh,
It's a mess. Somebody dump it out. It'll be a mess.
Mess is
No,
subjective.
don't dump it out.
If you would like to attempt to dump it out, then we can talk. But
No.
if you do so, it's going to go everywhere.
No.
It's too
I-
messy.
So, what would you like to do?
I'm tempted to throw my bar of soap in there, but then I wouldn't have my bar of soap anymore. So
Well,
it
that
is.
yeah.
Spend
Just
money.
make it mad. All right, let's go down the thing.
Jason,
yes.
that money you mentioned.
Oh
the
yes,
coinage.
there is some coinage. Grand total. There is. Let's see here. 15 gold pieces. Almost all of this was on the priestess. There's 15 gold and let's see here. 7 silver.
Okay, great.
yay!
Got the monies.
Well, let's
Now-
kind of make me sneak down that tunnel and
Yes.
creeper.
I'm gonna
mode.
creep with my shield raised, if that's possible.
Well, generally speaking, when you're in exploration mode, it's one or the other until you get
I
a feat that
know.
allows you to kind of do both. So you can
Hmm.
either sneak
I'll-
or you
I'll
can be
sneak.
ready.
I will sneak.
All right.
Sneak. Should I lead us all and follow the expert?
What's your stealth check?
It is a 9.
Ooh, pretty good.
All right. So you begin making your way down this passageway. Your stealth bonus is a 9.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and roll that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. And can you go ahead there, Roark, and
Mhm.
give me a perception check?
Sure, I'm often very good at these. Oh, 21.
Hey,
21. Okay. So, you are moving down this passageway, making your way further and further down. Continue moving yourself forward.
Okay. I'm getting to a point where I can't see. Lauren, move up.
I mean, you're stealthing, and I have a big lighthouse on me.
You're fine. I can't see. I have low light vision, but I literally though
Lauren, where'd you go?
Maryssa
behind Ilana.
took my spot here. We'll
I
go.
So
figured.
I'm gonna move you back. No, hold on. Everybody stop. No, you're all good.
No, yeah, that's the issue with stuff like this, where it's like, when do you stop?
Yeah. No, you're all good. I want everyone to stop right there in that configuration.
Terrific.
And the reason I want you to stop right there is because at that point, Roark walks into that area and he's being all sneaky. And all of a sudden you notice he's kind of floating and panicking as suddenly the entire air shimmers as if Roark just walked into
an OGL
a
encounter.
giant
No.
bowl of
Oh
jelly.
no.
And at that, we are going to
What?
take our break
Oh no.
as Roark walks into a giant cube of gelatin. and we will call it there. Folks, we will be back in just 5 or 10 minutes for the second half of today's thrilling episode. We'll see you in just a minute. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm just preparing for some initiative because the party has wandered down a cavernous corridor only to run into some large cube of jello or slime. And this horrible thing has trapped Roark, who did not see it, and blundered right into its clutches. So we're going to go ahead and start by asking everyone to please roll for initiative.
Excellent.
I'm going to roll stealth. Is that okay?
Sure.
Even though I walked into something that probably didn't care I was sneaking.
It didn't care too much, no.
It just went blop, blop.
Now, let me see here. Because you wandered right into it, is automatically engulfed.
Yep.
Yeah, so you are, engulfed. That happens kind of automatically. So let's see here. Can you go ahead and, let's see. That is a... Make sure I got this here. Oop, almost there.
You can do it. I believe.
No, I got it. I got it. All right. So, Roark, you get to go first. I am going to do some acid damage to you right off the bat, though, because you got engulfed.
Sure.
I believe this is a basic save, so you can go ahead and give me a basic reflex save to reduce the damage.
Alrighty, terrific. How about a 30?
Well, a 30 is gonna crit succeed, so you take nothing. Even though you blundered right into it. So yeah, you walk kind of right into the slime, but do manage to avoid it. I believe it is your turn.
Yeah, all right.
I have a question.
Because you aced initiative as well. Yeah.
So is Roark completely out of it?
No, he's still in the slime. He just avoided taking damage from it.
Okay.
Should we adopt the run away and try to snipe it from far tactic?
Well, so here's the thing. Roark, you are grabbed and slowed 1. Okay. You must hold your breath. Sure. And at the end of each of your turn, you will take additional damage. You can, of course, make checks to attempt to escape it using the escape action.
That's my plan.
Yep.
If I get
you
to
can
move
also attack it while it is engulfing you, but only with unarmed attacks or weapons with a light bulk or less.
Well, I have a beak.
Yeah, you can do that.
You'll taste it though.
I don't want to taste
from the
it. I want to
inside.
get out of here because
yes.
I'm slowed until I'm no longer engulfed. Right.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Here I go with an acrobatics check to escape.
All right. Very good.
16.
And you do have 3 hero points now.
Oh, I have 3 again. Ooh, thank you, Chad. Then I will.
What the hell, Chad?
I know I had 0.
He was down to 0. What did you do? I had him in the cube. You bastards.
They love the bird, Bulmahn. They love the bird.
Hey, Jason,
They're giving me the bird. That's what they're doing.
Have you heard about the bird?
The bird is the word.
I will lightning
all of you.
All right, both of you.
I have spent my hero point and rolled a 23 on that
all
reroll.
Right. Well, that will be sufficient to escape the ooze. You may move yourself to an adjacent square.
Can I squeeze in there?
Yeah, okay. You can fit there. Yeah.
I think I have 1 action left, so
you would be correct. Yeah.
I'm gonna just slash at it and hope for the best.
Okay.
It's a 13 to hit. He's big.
A 13. It is a big, slow-moving cube, so that is a hit.
All right, I'll do 6 piercing damage. Is this doing anything? Just jiggle it around a little bit.
Yeah, the piercing damage caused it to, you split the surface and the rivulet of ooze comes out of it, but that doesn't look like it did too much damage. All right.
Sorry, I'm throwing up in my mouth a little bit.
You have a mouth?
And my beak.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. That was Roark. Ilana.
Oh, I hope this works a second time. Everybody duck.
I duck.
I just noticed
but I'm not in
you
front.
spent a hero point and chat gave you another one. This is outrageous.
26 to hit with flame.
26 will easily hit, crushing it. That would normally be a critical, but this foul thing is immune to critical hits, having no discernible anatomy whatsoever. However, it will take 9 points of fire damage. That's going to take it down.
Does it only have no discernible anatomy because Roark climbed out of it?
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, I mean, while he was in there, it had a discernible anatomy, I guess.
A bird part. He had a bird gland.
Oh, gross.
Is it?
All right. Ilana, you still have one action left.
And I'm going to use it to back up.
All right.
You can go
Very
like
good.
your full movement too.
Yeah, you can move as far as you want. I mean, up to your speed.
I think I'm good, right? Right here on top of this rock.
If you
I
think
also-
so.
Don't make me question myself, Jason.
Well, we're
You know
just
what?
letting you know.
I've
You know
still
what?
got to be able to shoot things at it.
Roark, I missed a thing. I'm sorry. I never had you roll for paralysis.
Oh no!
Too late.
Well,
Points ready.
You know
Whole
what?
thing.
Let's go with
Well,
not
you
too
crit, so
I crit, so there.
late. Oh, all right.
I don't want to cheat. I'll do it right.
Band of bastards. All right, so
Hey now.
Wait,
Shensen, it's your turn.
Ahem. All right. Time to fire the music back up. Let's see here. My performance check to outperform this thing. Hopefully that's a success.
That is a success.
Alrighty. So there's that, which gives us 3 rounds of performance. I will give it a stabbly-doo. Or a stabbaloo. Stabbly-doo.
A stabbily do. All right.
It's
28.
28 for 7 slashing.
Once again, would be a crit if it were critable. It is not. This is just like dicing up a casserole. It doesn't do much. But it doesn't do nothing either. You slice into it, more goo comes out of it, but it is still there.
And then I will... I'll stab it again.
Very good.
That is a 16
That hits as well.
for 6 points of damage because of the force field.
Very good.
The
Again,
bard bonus, yeah.
it still
Yep.
it still looks pretty intact after all those hits. Lorne.
well, I imagine this thing does not have an amazing reflex save, so we're gonna see how well electric arc can do against its Shakapla. It'll be 12 electricity damage at it. It has to make a 19 or higher on its reflex save.
Let me
Plus
try
one.
this reflex save.
I swear, if it got a 3. So
I'm-
would that
I'm
be
gonna-
a critical failure?
I'm gonna spend a hero point or a
Okay.
villain point to reroll that because that's garbage.
Let's. I'll give you that. Just one lower. It still took the 12.
Well, it'll still take the 12, but it won't take
Plus one bard.
24 instead.
Yeah.
Plus
So-
1 bard.
Yeah, it's a 13,
Yeah.
yeah.
No bunch of bard bonus. All right. However, the electricity bounces off of it a bit. It kind of does this when you hit it.
It's a little resistance.
Yeah, it's a little bit resistant
Okay.
to the electricity.
I
It
needed
doesn't
to
look like
test
it
that.
did as much.
So I'm gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I can get like to here and then make sure I'm backing up. I'm backing up a bit. And going
All right.
like, yeah, I'm not getting close to that thing. Good luck, fellas. And that's my turn.
All right. That was Lauren. All right, it goes. Let's see here.
Why is it making the yummy noises?
What's deciding?
Which one would it like to eat today?
All right. Well, as it turns out, it is going to spend 2 actions and move through all of your spaces and attempt to engulf you all.
No.
All right. So.
No.
Wait. What's its speed? 15, so I can move 30. So let me count out 30 here. Let me just.
Well, it's a very efficient cleaning monster. We kind of admire it.
Oh yeah, easy. So it's going to move to there, and we're going to do this in order here. I'm going to need everyone to make a this is a reflex save to avoid being engulfed, and we're going to start with Roark. No problem.
1d8.
Oh, I'm
Shensen.
dead.
Press myself up against the wall.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Are ya?
I am.
Yeah. And James, if you can, bring your mic a little bit closer to your face.
Oh, I can lean forward. So I hero pointed and got a 16.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move you with it because you're now inside of it. Can you give me an additional reflex save? Or sorry, a fortitude save.
I'd rather do a reflex save if that's cool.
Nah, it's a fortitude save.
It's a 19.
You happy with that?
That's 15, so
Yeah, all right.
I should be.
Yeah, you are paralyzed.
Yay.
And you also take 2d6 acid damage.
Even better.
Take 6. Ilana,
All right.
I need you to make me a reflex save.
26.
You avoid a gooey fate. Lorne!
Oh, I don't wanna.
Grisfel's face pops out of the skull and he's like, please do not go in there. Please do not go in there.
It's a side. I gotta re-roll it. I gotta re-roll it. Oh, man. It's a 19. No! Just.
A 19 is just enough.
Oh, good. Cool. Wait, yeah. That's why I was looking at Shensen's 19 fortitude save.
You managed to dodge just outside of it, kind of pushing it away with the staff, and you notice that Grisfel's skull got stuck to it, and is now on the side of it.
Grisfeld!
He's like, get me out of here!
Like, no, he's still on the stick. I assume I'm pulling with the stick because he's attached to the stick.
Yeah, you're
my
kind
staff.
of doing a tug of war now. With its third and final action, it is going to attempt to strike you, Lorne, with a cube face.
No.
So it just like...
Does he attack me? Go ahead.
Bulmahn,
Yes.
can I have been? I was just looking at engulf. Can I have been pushed along so I'm still in front of it, basically at the same place?
Let's see. A creature succeeds on the saves. It can choose to either be pushed aside out of the monster's path or pushed in front of the monster to the end of its movement. Yeah, you can move up to there. That is absolutely fair.
Be there. So if you want to attack me instead, but that's up to you. I'm giving you an option.
Nah, I'm still going after Lorne.
I tried, Peyton.
No, it's fine, man. I accept my fate every time we start these streams.
Here we go. Armor class 19.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
I'm going to need you to take 2 points of acid damage, Lorne.
Ow.
And make me a
die.
fortitude save.
Of course.
It's a fortitude save. Wizards are great at those.
26. So I rolled a natural 20. That's a crit.
Well, all right. That seems pretty good, I guess.
The only time we get the crit. So I'm gonna take it.
All right. That is the end of my turn. Roark. It's up to you.
I am essentially going to try to cut out Shensen here.
Yay.
I'm gonna try my dangest. It's probably not gonna work because I can do piercing damage with this. No, I'm slashing. I'm using my short sword to do slashing.
Okay.
If I roll high enough, maybe. Okay, 13 to hit, 5 damage.
A 13 to hit will do 5 damage. Yes.
I'm gonna slash at it again. 11. Why did I? Oh, 11 to hit.
11 will hit, just barely.
Nice.
That almost didn't connect.
Ugh.
Your blade kind of bounced off of it.
I just don't want to get too close. I'm just kind of slashing away at it, and then I'll raise up my shield
All right,
in case it decides to try to attack me.
that is fair. All right, you have sliced it a bit. It still looks in shockingly good shape. All right,
I know.
but it's kind of hard to tell because it's not like it has organs or eyes or anything. On the inside of it, you can clearly make out floating around in it are a number of bones, including what looks like almost a complete kobold skeleton. It's just kind of floating in there.
Aww.
And Shensen's stuck in there with it.
Yes.
Very moist.
Oh, it's gooey in there. Ilana.
Oh, I really hope fire's not going to hurt Shensen.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Flaming Spear. My last 2-level spell.
You can re-roll it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we already saw
No,
that. 11
Flaming
hit.
Sphere doesn't have an attack. Flaming Sphere does not
okay,
do
okay,
an
my
attack.
That
bad.
too.
Yeah, no, it does not. It's a reflex save.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all do still get the bard bonus though, because it's
Yeah.
lingering
Dope.
performance.
It's just got a reflexive save.
Gotta beat an 18.
Well, I'm going to fail that. So I'm going to take some damage.
Yes. Well, damage.
I think it's the first time you actually landed that thing and did damage on the same turn. Every single other time, people would just dance away from it.
Yeah, you have been using it against a bunch of foes that had very good reflex saves. This thing most certainly does not. All right, so you
Really hope it doesn't hurt Shensen.
it does not appear to. You kind of throw it off on the side, but yeah.
All right. I am going to sustain. There's not much else I can do.
All right, Shensen, you are paralyzed. So here's how this works. At the end of the turn, you can make another fortitude save to attempt to become unparalyzed, but that is at the end of your turn. That also occurs at the exact same time that you take some acid damage. Here comes that damage. Take 8 points of
right.
acid damage.
Minus 8 hit points. All right, I'm gonna make my fortitude save, or
Go right
I'm
ahead.
going to attempt to make my fortitude save,
That is right.
and I'm
Ooh.
going to use a hero point, assuming I
Ooh.
have one,
Ooh.
which I do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
Being engulfed inside of a
Oh, good.
gelatinous cube is not
And that's
great for your skin, no matter what.
Natural
that one's-
20 fortitude save for him.
Yay.
Or for Shensen, which is a her.
All right. Shensen, you just at the end of your turn managed to regain your feeling and your ability to move. However, your turn is over.
The tingles are over. Help! Kill
Now
it.
your eyes are open and you can see what's happening. You are inside of a giant bowl of Jello that is consuming you.
Oh, yeah.
Lorne! It's your turn.
Okay, fellas. Hopefully I can make this work, or else we're going to struggle. Okay? It's a master plan. Hopefully things don't move. And things don't go awry.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
No, it won't. No, it won't. It's going to get all screwed up. But it's fine. We can make this happen. I cast this the first level animate dead. So you just give me a normal skeleton. And I'm going to be placing it basically over this direction, which this is not walled off, correct?
No, but there
Okay.
is like this cage back over here.
Yeah, so but it will still affect the spell radius. So we're gonna put them there. Just and I basically am like, you stay there until told otherwise.
All right, so you spend 3 actions to summon that, and that
Yep.
is the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right. The cube goes. Well, it's already eating somebody, so it's just kind of good doing its thing. So the first thing it's going to do is cube face It's going to make a cube face attack against Roark. So the entire side of it just kind of. Here comes Roark, armor class. Ugh.
Armor class
18.
not happening.
Do I still have villain points?
You got 3.
Oh, do I?
Chad gave you a
All right.
couple of them. But...
Now I'm down to 2.
Oh.
Armor class 23.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Take 4 points of acid damage and give me a fortitude save.
You got 3 hero points right now, Roark, because Chad kept giving you some. So you can reroll that failed
yes,
one.
I am definitely going to reroll that.
As the face hits you, it covers you in this mucus-like slime that makes
There you go.
your extremities go numb. However, you quickly shake it off and
With the
avoid the
26.
worst of the effects.
I love you so much, chat.
The second strike will go towards Lorne.
Ah. I assume, yeah. Even with your thing, it'll go. Blah.
Yeah, even with the penalty, that's
Here
going to
comes
deal
my failure.
2 points of acid.
Oh boy. Jeez. Chili willikers.
Gee, Jimmikers.
Jackalopes climbing up mountains, man. Just and fortitude save and a 22 should do good.
There you go.
Yay!
And with my third action,
Come at me.
I have nothing of value other than another attack, and I will throw it at Roark.
Yeah.
17.
Ooh. Okay, a miss, but not a critical.
It's gonna miss, so yeah, that's gonna be it. It's not smart enough to realize that it shouldn't do that, but here we are. All right. So that is the end of the cube's turn. It meanwhile continues to it kind of, as it's munching Shensen, it's kind of like as if it's chewing.
I warned Roark, saying, "You know what's gonna happen with that thing? Be aware of its range. I
have an idea.
You are out of it."
Very much idea. Yes, I'm going
Roark,
to.
it is your turn.
Start with a slashing of the short swords to maybe get Shensen free. Ugh, so terrible damage.
You got 2 points left.
Got 2. Well, that's just.
And you can't re-roll damage.
I can't re-roll damage. So it's 2 hit points.
All right.
Second attack. Wait, hold on. I clicked the wrong thing.
You got it, I believe. Yep. Oh, there you go.
Okay. 18 for 4 damage.
It's gonna hit again. You are easily slicing into this thing. It barely even moves out of the way. It doesn't. It's almost as if it doesn't even really know you're there, other than to sense food nearby.
To bash me.
Yeah.
I'm actually then going to just tumble over to here. Tumble through it to get on the other side of the cube, using it as a wall against the explosion that I know is about to happen.
Oh boy.
25.
Yeah, well, yeah.
This guy's been bouncing no pluses for those reflex saves, so I assume.
Yeah, I mean, despite the fact that it's a solid object, and I don't know how you actually tumble through it.
Can I leap over it?
Yeah, it's like bouncing on a big, on a big puppy castle thing.
Parkour.
Yeah. He parkours around it. Great.
Like an ant bouncing off one of those novelty-sized giant marshmallows.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, it's just like that. All right. That is Roark's turn. Ilana.
Oh, I don't think I can sustain the spell, can I?
Well, you certainly can. That's.
Yep.
You just have to spend an action.
That's fine. I can produce more flame, though.
Yeah, you can sustain it and then
you can
produce
do
flame.
both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes 1 turn.
Yeah, but does it take a spell to sustain it?
No, you just sustain with 1 action.
And we're sustaining and producing more flames.
You can do that.
Just
All
a
right,
fireball
so
over here.
That attack is going to easily hit. Dealing some damage to me.
Ilana is a firework.
And then I need to make a reflex save against the flaming sphere.
Does the damage she rolled before stay consistent, or does she re-roll
No,
the
she has
damage?
to roll
Okay.
again.
Okay, go
I think
and
what,
roll your
another
thing again.
Another 2d6.
+1.
7.
Is that how much Flaming Sphere does?
You can just click the spell, Maryssa, and just let it do its thing.
Okay.
You don't have to manually roll. Yeah, there you go. You can just do 14.
Yeah, I thought it was 3d6. Yeah, there we are.
3d6,
All right.
not 2d6. I will
15
take
points.
that. 15 instead of that.
It's looking pretty battered at this point. All of the attacks are starting to really take a toll on it. It's starting to look not quite cubish anymore. It's starting to look kind of rounded.
Gelatinous lump.
This cube is on fire.
Benson,
All right.
you are
so
still inside of it.
I'm gonna acrobatics to escape.
All right.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Yep, you got
Because that
one
was
left.
Awful roll.
Actually,
24 is much
have
better
two,
than 12.
I'll give you one.
Oh, you're just handing them out now, Lauren. I see how this works. You just
I mean,
quietly just give people free hero points.
No,
This is a great
I'm looking
bracket
at
you
someone
got going
give
on there.
Shensen a hero point, and I'm not sure if I counted that because I have to mainly do these and pay attention to the 5 million things. So I figured, for chat. Regardless, that's a 24 Shensen rolled.
Yeah, that'll make it.
So that pops me out into an adjacent square, I assume.
Yes, one of your choosing.
That one, because that's the only one I can really choose.
No, you could go on the other side.
On the bomb side? No, thank you. So I'll pop out there and I'll stab it. Slash at it with my scimitar with a 12 for 6 points of damage.
All right. Yep.
And then I'll slash a second time with a 16
you're-
for another.
I think
You're
escape is.
slowed.
Yeah,
it two?
you were slowed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Then, I will.
So, I mean, you certainly slash at it, and
What action is
still standing.
Can I free action examine to see if that exfoliating treatment was successful or?
You're covered in red welts and burns.
Failure.
That's how you know it's working.
So
Nope.
yeah, it's really working. All right, Lorne.
This is it, Lauren. You're doing it. You're doing it.
Finally, Jason didn't just move the globe. I look over at Roark, and I go, Roark. Don't worry, it's not 30, it's 20, so it's gonna hit it. No deal.
I was just
checking,
curious.
Just curious if I messed up. I look at Roark and I go, Roark. Roark.
Yeah, Lauren.
Bomb has been planted. Final sacrifice. Kaboom!
Here comes the boom.
Oh, I got a 1 in there and stuff, but it does 24 damage. It has to make a reflex save.
The skeleton that's just standing there, like.
So go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll that reflex save.
Watch it be a natural 20. It's an 8. It's an 8. That means it's a critical failure.
So there is a blast that rips through this chamber, slamming into the cube, which, fortunately, by the way, kind of has this entire hallway plugged, right? I mean, it's kind of wedged in there pretty solid, leaving very little space for anyone to get past it. But this wave hits it, and you can see the shock wave travel through the cube. Like it roars through the room, but when it hits the cube, it slows down because the cube is jello. But you can see the wave travel through the cube, and when it hits this side, the cube quivers and then just explodes, blasting all of you with slime and ooze as this thing just explodes.
So just for curiosity,
all of you with ooze and slime. It doesn't do any damage, but it's really gross.
Just for curiosity, what would be the max? Like, I always misremembering how to do crits. Is it just the total damage you can do times 2, or what you roll times 2?
It is what you roll times 2.
Okay, so technically, I basically did 48 points of damage.
48. Yeah.
I'm very proud of myself.
Yes, it had 8 hit points left. So
So you overkilled the hell out of it.
Oh, boy.
Good. I stand there and I stand there, put my hands together, just I'm out of spells. I'm all out of juice, boys.
Yeah.
I got cantrips, but they're all right, but they're not that.
I think we all need a bath.
I do agree.
Need a nap. And I just kind of fall over.
I've been casting
sleep
like
here.
nonstop prestidigitation spells, but I would not turn down a bath because
So, do
better
we
safe than
want?
sorry.
Yeah, do we want to kind of do like a montage of going back to a safe spot, camping down, getting all our stuff back, and immediately coming back here, or do we want to save time for stream, or do we just want to kind of just do a thing?
Well, I'm checking one thing here real quick.
Why are you like this?
Why am I like what? I'm just here to help.
We could sell a few of the stuff that we got through the rando scimitars and rapiers
Wait,
and
what?
short
What?
swords.
Blah
and
blah blah.
crossbows.
Scimitars. Blah blah.
Sorry, I misspoke. They're not They're not. We didn't find any scimitars. You already have a very nice scimitar, Shensen.
But I like other people to have them too because it spreads the faith and it looks so pretty.
So
It's too heavy for me.
all right. So the thing I was checking is what was going on with the cauldron of slime that just got blasted with fire. And what happened was it has burned and turned brownish black inside the cauldron and is no longer moving.
Yay! Bonus points.
Does it count as a mess
yeah.
now?
Good.
Was that?
Does it count as a mess now?
Probably. It has
Presentation.
it has emitted one hell of a cloud of noxious smelling like smoke.
That looks like a workplace hazard.
Yeah, it's not safe anymore, that's for sure.
That's an OSHA violation now, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You get Kobold OSHA down here. They're gonna be like mac 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 mac.
Forbidden.
What's draconic for? Here's your problem. Oh, this is
Yeah,
your problem.
exactly. You got a little clipboard. Yeah. So what you decide to do is up to you. You can press on. You can return to the surface. You tell me.
How about we return to
should-
the surface?
Yeah,
Rest
yeah. I
and
think
come
we're
back?
all going home
Time for a nap.
for a nap. Yeah.
So let me roll it. Let me roll a die. I'm gonna roll a
Why
die.
you gotta roll things?
I'm gonna roll a
He's-
d4.
It's finding out how many hundreds of XP we earn.
So Lorne,
Mm-hmm.
when that cube exploded
Okay.
and blasted all of you with slime,
Cool.
in your beard
Okay.
there was a part of the finger bones of the kobold.
Okay.
They were matted in your beard.
Neat.
And as you were picking out the slime and ooze, you picked out the finger, and on the finger is a small silver ring.
Neat loot. I pocket it.
Oh, by the way, Jason, did anything like when I was engulfed or taking acid, did my magic drab cloak save me? Like maybe turn me into like an angel or into a comet, or let me like teleport or climb on the walls, turn into a bat?
It's covered in slime now.
Okay, good. I didn't turn into a bat.
I look at the ring and stuff, and also, do I suspect it's magic at all in any way, shape, or form? Do you want me to roll a thing? Because I do have
On the
also have
ring?
a feat. Yeah, the ring. Or I also have a feat called Quick Identification. That allows me to just kind of look at it, see if it's a thing. Takes me 1 minute to look at it.
Yeah. If you want to spend some time to look at it.
Yeah, it'll take me 1 minute using this feat for quick identification. So I guess I can do that as we're going back to the surface.
Actually, while he's doing that, I'm going to root around in the slop and see if there's other treasures left behind by its.
Yeah. So well, I'll do two things, which chat brings up a good point. I'll use that on the ring to see if it's anything, but also go, hey, Shensen, can I see your cloak? Let's see if it has any interesting properties.
Didn't you try to do that last session?
No, I don't think I ever did.
Oh, well,
I think you just wore it and then we just went on.
I think I tried to do it and failed.
Yeah, so I
Yes,
can use quick
that is
identification
what
on it.
happened, actually. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
I'll-
basically, to read it off, you can identify magic swiftly. You can take 1 minute when using identify magic to determine the properties of the item, ongoing effect, or location, rather than 10 minutes. If you're a master, it takes the reaction, activity, etc.
All right.
Not really quite sure if I am that or not, but I'm going to say no, and it's just going to take me a minute.
Well, you're an expert in Arcana,
Yeah.
right? You're not a master, but you are an
not
expert.
yet, not yet.
Just
a minute.
All right, so taking a look at the ring, so you pull the ring off the finger, and as you do so, you quickly come to realize that it's actually, in fact, 2 rings.
Oh.
They're 2 silver interlocking rings, and as you take a close look at them, you realize that these are doubling rings. And what this does is, you know that if you wear the ring on one hand and then the ring on the other hand, it allows you to treat whatever property you are wielding on the weapon on one hand to also be on the weapon on the other hand.
Neat. I pocket.
Yeah. That's what that does.
And do we find anything out for Shensen's cloak? I know I'm calling information off the top of your head. If
You will need to give me another check for that.
it's the feet thing that I'm still doing.
Oh, yeah, all right. Wait, I still think you need to make a check, right?
No.
Oh no, we got rid of that. No, never mind.
Yeah.
Playtest rule. Some days the playtest rules catch up with me. All right. No, you take a look at the cloak, and wait a minute. So you take a look at the cloak, and it is a clandestine cloak. A very powerful item.
What does that do? What does that mean?
It when you pull up the hood of this nondescript gray cloak as an interact action, you become drab and uninteresting, gaining a +1 item bonus to stealth.
Ooh, I peel it off. I hold it like it's dirty diapers between my thumb and index finger.
I open my
I hold
hand
it at arm's
out.
length and I drop it. That thing's nasty.
Now here, Shensen. Here, I open my
I
hands
start
up.
prestidigitation everywhere it touched me.
I take the cloak. And
We should throw in the cauldron.
I offer it to either of my companions, going, "Well, this is what this does. Would any of you like it? And if not,
Well, I
I'll
wasn't
figure something."
even done before he freaked out and threw it
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, I heard drab and uninteresting, blah, blah.
It gives you when you pull up the hood, you get a +1 bonus to stealth and deception checks to impersonate a forgettable background character. But you take a -1 penalty on diplomacy and intimidation checks. Once per day, you can spend 2 actions to pull up the hood and gain the benefits of non-detection for 1 hour.
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah.
take that. I mean, the reveal is enough for also it could be very dramatic.
That
And
is
I get
true.
it, Shensen. You can be like, it was me all along. I was
Yeah.
the servant.
yeah. I'll pass it over to Roark, unless Ilana, if you want to make a debate for it.
Oh, yeah.
I think that wearing that cloak is what gave me that rash.
Now,
Well,
boring mouse just making its way downtown.
okay.
That's true. You can't just turn into a mouse.
Okay. I pass
So
it off
even-
to Roark.
So, here's the thing. I gave those to you for free, but as I thought, there is a check involved.
Okay.
Even though you can do it faster, you still have to make a check.
Let's see.
I'm sure you'll
It's
be
not
fine.
listed in
There
the
are-
Quick
feet. It's-
identification.
No, it's not. Quick identification just makes it go faster. Identifying a magic
okay.
item is still a thing that requires.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We haven't done it too often because the party hasn't gotten too many magic items.
Yeah. Regardless, though.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. You already know, so we'll move on.
Did I find anything looking through the slop left behind?
Well, you found a kobold skeleton.
Aw. Poor thing.
There are also a handful of coins in here. There are, let's see. There are 17 copper.
Ew. Pennies.
6 silver. And 1 gold piece.
And
that
50
takes us
plat.
to exactly 50 gold.
Yeah.
We had 49 and some other stuff, but
Cool. To help expedite things, do we just want to rest, come back, or how do you want to do this?
Well, I kind of want to know what the party is actually doing, because if you leave, I need to make decisions about a couple things.
We're definitely leaving. Probably
Okay.
going all the way back to the Cracked Fang,
Yes.
having a good old sleep in a bath and some other
Yes.
healing.
Mhm.
And then we'll come back. So the next day. So maybe even after we sell some stuff. I don't know.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of your characters. I'm gonna move you back outside.
Oh,
Hold on. There we are. All right.
Somebody report our clandestine activities to the Kobold Police, because we did kind of break and enter.
yeah. Should we inform the authorities? Hey, there's evil slime things there, and if you pay us, we'll go take care of it.
How kind of you.
Yeah, yeah. I like making money out of my own torment.
Convenient that.
Maryssa says, just send a bill. Ilana says, no, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, we'll send you an invoice.
Taking care of it already. We're on retainer.
Yes, and just phone the authority to get an entire army of forbidden here, and they'll just go through the entire hallway there. They'll weaken up the enemies for us, and we come in and take the glory.
Glory.
It'd be great. It'll be wonderful. Everything else, as Jason has to now quickly set up the entire map and throw off all his plans.
I'm just letting you decide what it is that you're doing. So you're going to go talk to the authorities. And you want to report this place, or
Why don't we want to report it after we've cleared it out, so we can report that we are big damn heroes who saved everything, and then we get to loot the place, and they don't.
Okay.
Does that make more sense?
To help expedite some things for time, do we all just want to agree that we went back, rested, didn't do anything else, and just came back nice and refreshed and prepared?
Yeah, I mean, you can just be like, yeah, we go back to the inn, we rest, we recover our spells.
Tell Ilana that, okay, we found a lead, we're going to go find your brother, and back up.
And gave her an idea. I assume we're all in agreement with this, right?
Sure.
That sounds good to me.
Cool. All right,
Yep.
That's all that we do. So I guess we're where we are now, coming back in.
Assuming we do all a bunch of bandaging for
Yeah, I guess
resting,
we're all
healing,
healed up.
We get all our hit points back.
Yeah, set up
All
our
the
spell
medicine,
slots.
all the spells, please.
All right.
I would take that as a say no.
No, yeah, I mean, so if you make your way back to the Cracked Fang, and you spend the rest of the evening there, you get dinner, you can heal up your wounds, you can identify all the items fully and figure out what they do. I can also tell you what all those alchemical items that you found are, because they're not magic. You quickly determine that. Is anyone trained in craft?
Not here.
Nope.
No.
That
Wait,
makes it
You're
it a
special-
challenge. What?
Crafting.
Yeah, crafting. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one.
Well, if you are you trained though, or do you just have a bonus list?
So you see the
I'm trained.
proficiency there. It'll see
I'm trained.
C5.
You're trained. All right.
Yeah.
You can make checks then against the alchemical items and find out what they are.
What do we have here? 19.
All right. So the first. All right. So you got the ones with green goo in them. You got the one that's glowing blue, and you got the ones that are wine colored. Oh, and I suppose you also technically have the ones with like tarry liquid in them.
Ooh, should I roll a couple of crafting checks?
Well, tell me which one that applies to first.
Let's go with the green goo first.
Those are moderate acid flasks.
All right, that will be. Lauren, take this, please.
Okay, I hold it.
You have 2 of those.
2 acid flasks.
Yep.
20 to identify the red, blood orange wine stuff.
Those are lesser elixirs of life. When you drink them, they give you 3d6 plus, like 6 hit points back.
Delicious.
I've added that to my thing.
You have 2 of these.
I'm going to take one. I'm going to hand the other one to Roark because Roark keeps falling unconscious.
So these give you, when you drink them, they give you back 3d6 plus 6, and they give you a +1 item bonus against saving throws against disease and poisons for 10 minutes.
Nice.
Ooh.
Sound like that's a Roark thing.
Roark, did you write that down? I'm staring very
Writing it
deeply
down. Well, yeah, I have it on my sheet. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So that was the green one and the red one, and now we have what? The black, the tar.
You have you have, I think, 4 vials of the black tar.
I'm gonna hero point that because I need to know what that is, and 10 does not sound good.
It's not a very good one.
No, it's not. 25. I'm gonna squint really hard at it and hold it up to the light, shake it around a little bit.
These are vials of lethargy poison. These can slow you down and eventually cause you to fall asleep.
I would love some of that. Melatonin sounds delightful.
That's not a good thing to say.
We should put coffee on them, like label them coffee, and just like go to a restaurant and secretly swap out their drinks. And
we swapped his homebrew coffee with deadly poison. Let's see if he notices.
Why am I being called evil when I have friends like this?
I was told it wasn't evil poison. It was like sleepy time, helpful dream poison.
Yeah, it's like a neuro sleep.
Yeah, it's like NyQuil, but black and tarry like poison. Oh, I get it.
Gris comes out of the skull. Yeah, you're all definitely evil. Back into the skull.
Hey, I've been innocent this entire time. You shut up. I hit the skull.
All right. So the only one you have left is the blue one.
The blue one. All right. Ooh, 16. Do I have a hero point? Do I waste my last hero point?
Yeah, you have 1 left.
Hey, chat, please and thank you. I made it worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know what that one is.
That's how it goes.
All right. Well, so that's what you got.
All right, let's continue on, folks. Back to the thing.
All right. So you make your way back, and upon arriving, one of the first things you notice, actually, when you arrive back at the place, come here, you.
Slimes are invading out.
Did the cat move from that one barrel to another, like from that barrel?
Nah, he's still laying there.
Oh, okay.
He slept through the whole thing. He's actually a watcher.
Yeah, he's been sipping that poison.
The first thing you notice is that the door has been closed.
Yes.
Did we close it behind us?
That's not like us.
We would not do something like that.
We live in a barn. We never close doors.
I'm sure there's other cultists down there that they came up here to get some pickles or something, and who killed George and Fred?
I'm sorry.
I'm going to ready my shield and push the door open with it.
All right. So yeah, dramatics for not much, but you push back open the door, and it is immediately obvious that someone has been here. This room that was in complete kind of disarray is still mostly in disarray, but it looks like someone has dug through some of the stuff, including some of the pile of like offal over in the corner. Someone's been here.
Probably if someone noticed the door was open and decided to try to loot the place and got a bit grossed out, but continued on. Let's move in. I step inside.
I look in. What do I see? Perception. Any clues?
So you move into the room and take a look around with perception, and it's clear that someone's been through here and they've taken a look around. But whether or not that's just like some, local kids or something that suddenly investigated the abandoned building or something more sinister, you can't possibly be sure.
All right. Well.
Hey, Roark, go check the door down there. See if they reset the trap.
Oh, right.
Oh, the table's back.
I mean, your feathers don't have like veins or anything, so it won't really, get you. So.
Ew, that'd be gross.
I got a 21 to check the door.
So, considering you know what you are looking for, you take a close look for the pinprick trap, and it looks like it's been reset.
Oh, someone. Oh no, we rested at the bonfire, and now everything's been reset.
Yep.
All the monsters are still there. All right. I will attempt to disable that trap.
Yeah, you get a bonus because you know exactly what it is and what it does. So
25 plus a bonus.
Yeah, no problem. You're able to disarm it with relative ease.
Hooray!
Ah. No problems there. Now, is anyone waiting on the other side? Ha!
No, you open up the door, and the bed has not been moved back, but the hatch is closed, and you are positive you left that open.
Yeah.
All right, down we go.
Everyone on their toes.
All right, down we go.
Or claws, such as it is.
Remember the thing.
Oh, the table!
hole.
Everyone, go back and get the table. Forgot about the pit trap.
So here's the thing: the table is nowhere to be seen.
It was
Get
in the
the
main
bed.
room. What are you talking
Go get the bed.
No, that was the full size table. You moved the end table and used that to bridge the pit.
Mystery
But that
of the
is
missing
that is
table.
now gone.
Well, how about the mattress? We just grab the mattress and throw it on top of the.
Or you know how beds
Just
usually made. Let's take the boards that are under the thing. Just get
Oh,
that
yeah.
out and then lay it
The bed
down
frame.
over it.
Can we do that?
Long.
Yeah, between like the mat and everything. I mean, the worst that will happen is you've created kind of a depressed hazard, but it's not really deadly.
Oh, I'm not deadly anymore. I'm depressed.
Aw.
Oh, then we'll
right.
do a little jump over.
Yay.
All right, and off we go. I assume we just all kind of go hip over.
Well, so that door is there,
Oh,
and it is closed.
It was trapped before, so I will look at it again. Even though the trap was to open the trap door beneath me.
Yeah,
Who knows?
we've
Perception of
moved,
20.
We've moved the bed.
Hooray.
All right. Perception of 20. Yeah, you don't see anything other than the trap that was there, which is still sprung technically.
Then I'll open it or pick the lock to open it if need be.
Pick it in.
Sure.
Oh, well, we had like keys from the jailers.
You
There's
did
no-
have the
if-
jailer's keys. That is true.
If this door is locked, does one of those keys open this door?
Hold on just a second. You break out those keys and begin monkeying around with them. But they do not appear to work on this door.
Pick it up.
Fine, I'll just pick it. Ugh.
Use your foot.
Got 2 points left. For
I'll
thievery.
just try again. Unless that breaks my picks.
Did
critical
you
failure.
critically fail? What did you get? An 11?
I don't know. I rolled an 11, so it might break my pick.
That is no. That's just an ordinary failure. This is not a particularly good lock.
Then I'll just try again. I'll 19.
All right. Yeah, that still isn't good enough. But ultimately, what we're talking about here is just time. So, you spend a bit of time. It takes longer than you would like, but ultimately, this lock is not really that much of a threat. So let's see here. Let me go back in here. I'm going to go ahead and move this. And as you open up the door, you do so, and the table that was over the pit was resting on the other side of the door and clatters onto the floor, making an incredibly loud noise. Because it also looks like they put a bunch of like empty jars on top of it, many of which fall onto the ground and shatter.
All right.
I'll just whisper out, it's just the ghosts. Don't pay any mind.
Fellow,
you pulled a prank on us.
What was that?
He said it was the ghosts. Did Grisfell pull a prank on us?
Grisfell's like, I didn't have anything to do with this.
I'll shout out in common, though. Who put that jar on that bench there? Us fellow drow cultists sure are making a whole bunch of noise.
Yeah, we can't worship in these conditions. I brought all this slime in this bucket.
All hail the melting eyeball. Or whatever.
Are either of you even speaking? What are you even talking in common?
Yeah,
I'm speaking in common.
I'm doing
okay,
undercommon. I'm doing undercommon and everything else. It's like, yeah, this is unreasonable conditions. We were told to come here to commune, to worship all these great things.
Perfection.
Good job.
Deception.
Yeah, you did.
No,
you're doing a heck of a job. All right. Everyone really believes that. So
I bet they do. All right, let's go.
So the trap up ahead is clearly still sprung.
Okay.
You can tell that.
All right, then we move on. We move past it.
I'll get up to the door here. Make life easy.
The door, yes.
It is closed once more.
Maybe give it a knock.
I wish I was a barbarian so I could just smash through doors.
I'm just I'm raising my shield up and opening the door. They know we're coming. There's no point in being stealthy.
I'm standing in a wide stance because this is the type of hallway that Ilana likes to crawl around on the ground in.
It's a good call. All right. So you open up the door and almost immediately you hear a hiss in Undercommon that says, "Get them!" And crossbow bolts begin winging through the air.
No! Intruders! Other cultists! Get them!
You turn around, they're the enemy. I signal to Roark saying, if you stay there, if you stay, and the dogs don't get us first, I can make sure they no longer exist. Can you hold the line?
Can everyone please give me an initiative check?
Let's see how this initiative turns out.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. I can hold a line.
I got
24.
25.
Oh, you're going first. At least among us. Oh,
cool. Okay, so here's the complication. Here's a complicated form of it. That I have to remember what range it is, which is 30 feet. Which
you can't even see anybody.
Yeah, I can't see anybody. But
what if it's the local kobolds?
But even so, somebody there would also spook them. But it will give us some time to figure life out, I suppose. So if it's like that, then obviously it would do a deal. So it would have to be like here. It would also get on to Roark. Well, I could still make something happen.
I think the situation is going to change drastically before you can
that's what I'm thinking as well. It's I can't really go boom boom and then win. So only thing I can really do is use some movement just to kind of rush forward and go through all my allied spaces and then have the rest of my friends show up. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hello! Nice to meet both of you. So that's one movement. I clap my hands, point to one of them, and electric arc just immediately straight forward, and I'm kind of like doing a dance thing. And it's like, all right, I rolled minimum damage. Good luck, nerds.
Well, on the upside, he failed the saving throw.
Yes, of course he did.
Are you getting both of them?
Yep, I'm getting both of them. So both of them need to make a save.
The other one's going to make.
Yeah.
and only take half.
I see. They're just both together as they're coming forth at us. I'm like, well, good luck, everyone. I've begun the thing. Shakaman. Lightning arcs out, hits both of them, and that's all my entire turn. I've initiated
that would
battle.
be it. Ilana, what are you up to?
Well, I'm very thankful for Shensen planning for me to run under her legs, because that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to run over here as far as I can so I can see this drow, and I am going to cast Hydraulic Push.
Hydraulic push, eh?
I haven't used this since the first bar fight.
That is going to hit. It is not a crit, but it does hit.
It scared me a little bit.
Yeah, that it can't really be pushed back because it's already in the corner, but it will take the damage. That batters that one rather badly, but he is still standing. That would be the end of Roark's turn after that drow has gotten soaked. Next up, Roark. It's up to you. What do you got for me?
Aha!
Here I was setting an ambush, and you all beat me to initiative exceptions. it's not good.
The wizard got it.
Did you hit the one to the south, Maryssa?
I did, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna tumble through his space. You know the drill, everybody. Ugh.
You got 2 points left.
Oh,
Not with that, you're not.
Yeah, not with that roll. Terrible.
Reroll it?
I'm gonna reroll that. I'm rerolling it. How?
There you go.
19.
Let me see. 19 is going to fail.
Oh. Ooh, is that so?
I think.
Well then.
No, scratch that. That's dead on.
Nope. Hooray! And then I will have the panache. He's flat-footed. I will go ahead and I'll do the confident finisher. Why not? The dog
agrees.
Barking. The dog agrees. Sorry about that, everybody.
We're all working
Strangers.
at home, man. It's fine.
He got jealous of Bandit being the star of the show.
Yeah.
helper dogs.
I like how Rango appeared at the very beginning of the show and then was like, I'm not here to compete, and just left.
I've already won. And exits.
So that is only a 15 to hit his flat-footed, which I
A
don't
15
think
is going to miss.
But luckily, with the confident finisher, I still deal damage. I deal 3 points of damage, precision damage.
All right. Yeah, you managed to slice it at the drow a little bit, but not quite enough. All right.
Raising my
Now-
shield is my final action.
Yep. Very good. Now the drow go. The drow that is engaged with you is going to swing his rapier at you. I'm going to
17
wager
is a miss.
that is going to be a miss. He will then fire his hand crossbow at you point blank.
Ooh.
I'm going to villain point that. I didn't even roll the right thing, but that's
All right, and then boop, there you go. And it's
then
worse.
Worse.
You got a natural one
Wait.
there, Jason.
Great.
An opportunity.
Good. Perfect.
Oh,
That's just
within
what I
my reach,
wanted.
make fails the crystal. Oh, yes, indeed. I'll go ahead and attack.
You want to explain in full what you're
22.
doing?
I'll have opportune riposte, a reaction. He has critically failed in a strike against me, and he happens to be within my reach, so it doesn't even have to be melee. And then I will poke him back with my
Perfect.
short sword for
Just-
2 points of damage.
Just what I wanted. All right, 2 points of damage. Fortunately, is not enough to take him
Yeah.
down. Well, fortunately for him, unfortunately for you. Your short sword does manage to nick him when he completely incompetently fails that attack. And with his third and final action, he's going to swing at you with the rapier again, and it's still quite bad. All right, the other drow is going to spend his first action firing his hand crossbow at Lorne.
That will pierce me, and that'll also crit me.
27 is a crit. Takes 6 points of damage as the crossbow bolt catches you right in the neck. And even as it hits you, you can see that it is coated in that black tarry
Not the
substance.
goo. Not the goo.
Yes, you've been hit by the goo. I'm going to
Fortitude.
need you to make me a fortitude save.
That's a hero point. Boop. Because I rolled an 8, and I got a 15, which is better, but still a failure.
All right, you are slowed 1.
I will.
As the
I will be
poison
slowed.
courses through your veins, your limbs suddenly become heavy. With his second action, he is going to step up, and with his third action, he's going to swing his rapier at you.
Hey, that's a 6.
Terrible.
Screw off.
Terrible. So that was an absolutely miserable roll. All right, that is the end of the Drow Fighter's turn. Shensen.
All right. I'm just going to do a regular Inspire Competence thing, so everybody gets the bard bonus. I'm not going to do Lingering. And then
Just going to be regular.
Just regular. Just it's like a rerun.
You're only here to inspire a little confidence.
Exactly.
Confidence.
So I'm going to go 5, 10. That's good enough. And then I'll just, oh, hi. And then I'll stab that
Hello.
guy right next to me.
Oh, hey
there. Have that.
No.
That's a
Hello,
crit.
hello.
Oh.
So that's, let me see actually real quick if I included my bard bonus, which I hope I didn't, but I think I did. And
Yeah, you
that's
did.
8 points.
Yeah, you rolled minimum. All right, so you run up with the scimitar and just slash out. The blade slices through his arm, leaving him with a ragged wound that hurt him a lot. However, he is still standing.
And I'll say an undercommon, you should probably just give up because we're not really here to beat you up. We're here for your bosses. So take off, eh?
Bring us to your leader.
Yeah, he just hisses, we will feed you to our dark god.
Heard it.
Lorne, it's up to you.
I
You
put
are
a shoulder.
slowed 1.
Yeah. So, help me out. What does slowed do to me?
So slowed basically means that you are you're not moving as fast. So instead of 3 actions, you're only going to get 2.
Cool. Okay. That's all I need. I
That's
put
what
because
I
I'm
was
adjacent to him. Put my hand on the elf's shoulder and go like, "You should have just given up, shocking grasp." And just do that. I have a temptation to re-roll it.
Why it hits?
Yeah, I mean, well, now that you say that, I don't need to anymore. So I just go, should have given up, son. And just shocking grasp him. Right
And
there.
yeah, as the electricity courses through him, he slumps down to the ground.
He's like, turn around. I got one.
Grisfell pops out of the skull. Yeah, that's really nice. You're doing very well. I'm very
Thanks,
proud of you.
Grisfell.
And
Thanks.
he puts
Thanks,
a little
appreciate it.
ghostly gold star on your sleeve.
I got a gold star.
And
I'm so. The last time I got a gold star is when I hit the target when my dad told me to. I've never used a bow since.
can you give me another fortitude save against the poison?
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
Is that
And-
energetic? Are we losing Lorne?
You know what? I'm gonna use my last hero point to try to re-roll that. So 20.
Hey, look at that. Instead of advancing up to stage 2, the poison fades away.
Excellent.
All right. That is the end of Lauren's turn. Ilana, it is no longer affecting you. You are no longer slowed.
Yeah.
Ilana, it's up to you.
Can somebody ask them where their leader is? And I shoot flame at the other gentleman.
Would you like to re-roll that? You got 2 points.
I would like to reroll that.
There you go. Boop.
It made it worse.
That's
yeah.
well. You technically have it higher, but
It was better, but still not good enough.
yeah.
You do, however, have 1 action left. A 14 is not going to hit. Your ball of flame goes bouncing off the nearby wall and does not connect with the drow, who ducks.
It's like a Mario
Top of his
thing.
hair is only lightly singed.
You got 1 action left. You can get away.
Oh, I use that to get away. No, I'm going to use it to load old reliable.
All
Can
right.
somebody please ask them?
I did. They seem kind of single-minded.
Roark, it is your turn.
Nice. Yeah, the old
This-
standby.
This
Yeah.
drow looks very badly hurt.
Well, we'll see if he can withstand my tumbling. Oh, I cannot wait until we level up so I can do some fun dancing moves. I will go ahead and with that panache, you have he's flat-footed, +1 to hit, +1 to damage from bard bonus. That's
you got 1 point left.
12? A pathetic attempt.
I mean, that is
yeah, what the heck?
Sneers.
No, I re-roll it.
No.
It didn't happen.
Sneers.
16.
Double sneers.
Fine. For my final action, I will go ahead and do the confident finisher. Spending my oh, that was a +10. Sorry, I accidentally added 10 to that. So that's it's a 21.
I was like, wow, that's a really good roll for your second attack. Like almost impossibly good. All right. So that is going to hit. Your short sword slashes out, hitting the drow
for 10 damage.
Slumps against the wall and slides down to the floor.
Critics, I hate them.
So, with that, these two cultists have been slain. There doesn't appear to be any more in this chamber. They look like they specifically took up guard here. Looking inside the cauldron, it looks like they've cleaned it out in preparation of starting over, but they have not yet done so.
What is this cauldron made out of? Is it iron?
Yeah.
I checked
that seems more difficult to break than, say, glass or paper.
Oh, yes, quite. Yeah, no, it's not one of those fancy glass cauldrons.
Ah.
I checked the cage thing down below to see if another body was added.
No, but the green slime that is down there is now kind of a puddle that is filling the entire bottom of this pit.
It's like, all right, let's continue down the way, everyone.
Indeed.
Let's sneak down there again, but this time with like a stick with like a mouse on the end, like a non-Ilana mouse, so that.
Yeah, just throw. I pick up a rock, and I assume we're no longer doing stealth, correct?
Yeah,
team.
Yeah.
Well,
cool.
Also,
I throw a rock down the hallway. But to basically be like down this way.
You throw a rock down the hallway to ensure that the gelatinous cube wasn't 2d6 instead of just 1d6, and you don't hit anything. The rock goes clattering off. Down here you see
I'll just
some
do this for lights.
Cavernous space that looks like it would have made a great hiding spot for some cultists, but they're not here.
To establish the assumption for people, I cast light at the beginning of it just to kind of say it to make life easier on us.
I figured as much.
Yeah. Another hallway.
Does it? Do you want to go up here? Make sure there's no hidden passage around this.
I go looking around.
You go take a peek around and look back through this place. It looks like this is where the gelatinous cube mostly lived, so the area is meticulously clear of any organic matter. There's no bugs, there's no spider webs, there's nothing back here because the cube scoured it clean.
A clean spot in the dungeon. I'm going to open up my journal and write down, I found a clean spot in the dungeon, and make the date, and this is a special day, everyone.
There's still inorganic matter, so there's like rocks and all sorts of stuff.
That's fine. That's ambience.
Yeah,
that's normal dungeon stuff. I'll get up to this corner, and maybe it's once we start to move off here, I'll be quiet. I'll be snacky as a snake.
There,
all right.
Shensen's there. I was there. I'm here. There we go.
Right. I got a 19.
A little bit easier.
All right. So you're crouching down low and making your way quietly into this other chamber. Shensen is behind you doing the same. And the two of you are making your way deeper down into this place.
All right. I'll step
you can't really see yet, not until Lauren comes around the corner.
Just move up, Roark, and I'll get in second.
And unfortunately, his light is not going to do well for your stealth. All right. So
it's fair.
You make your way up and round the corner. And as you do so, you see this large chamber. In the center of this chamber is this kind of large pool. On either side, there is this kind of large snaking pool through the chamber, but it doesn't look like it's filled with water. It looks like it's filled with gently writhing jelly. It's really disgusting. It looks like just a big, large pool of mucus. In front of you, there are stepping stones that cross over to a thin little peninsula of land that goes out into the middle of the pool. And on the far side, you can make out what looks to be some sort of coffin.
Strange.
Over on the far side of the chamber. However, over in the darkness, sitting, meditating in front of the pool, is a drow with incredibly pale skin, pale eyes, showing almost no color. And as you enter the chamber, he looks up to you and says, "Ah, friends, I was wondering when you would arrive. My allies, they're getting hungry." And at that, the pools begin to writhe, and swarming up out of it are dozens, nay, hundreds of tiny oozes in a massive swarm boiling toward you. And that is where we are going to end today's adventure. I want to thank you all for watching. We've been having a blast here running Band of Bravos. Before we go here today, I'm going to toss it around the horn and let everybody tell you where they can find you themselves on the internet. Before we hand it back to me and close out, we will start with you, James.
Hey, it's James Jacobs. I'm the creative director for Pathfinder, played Shensen, and you can ask me whatever crazy, delightful questions you want over on the Paizo message boards.
I think we got tricked by his sister. I think this was a trap. Hey guys, I'm Maryssa Marie. I play Ilana Thistlefoot, the Halfling Druid. I'm Paizo's web content manager, and you can find me on the message boards and all the social media at MarySsamari.
Hi, folks. I'm Jason Keeley, Starfinder developer, playing Roark Thunderbird. And you can find me on Twitter at Herzweston, HerzWesten.
And I am Peyton Smith. I am the social media producer. I've been playing Lorne Barnes. And thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you, all the players here today, for doing a wonderful job. And thank you, Mr. Bulmahn, for being an excellent game master today and using all your excellent assets to make it such a wonderful day.
Thank you. Thank you. I am Jason Bulmahn. I'm the GM for Band of Bravos. I'm the director of game design for Paizo. You can find me at all the social medias at /Jason Bulmahn. That's JasonBulmahn. All of these tiles are available right now on the Roll20 store. You can also get them on drive-thru if you're playing on a different site. You can download them and upload them to whatever gaming tabletop you want. They're all modular. They're like blue little Legos. Although you know what? I just lied. You can't get all of these tiles. That coffin is from my new set that isn't out yet. You can even get that animated cauldron, but that's on my Discord. So that's it for my plug. I want to thank you all for watching. We will be back next Friday at 2 p.m. For the thrilling conclusion to this oozy, moist drow dungeon. I want to thank you all for watching. We will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much. Tell your friends about us. Bring your family.
Level
bring your
us up.
dog.
No
bring your
levels.
Cats. levels. Levels.
Negative XP.
No, I'm ending the show before he makes his level 1. Goodbye.